My good people, how y'all doing, man? Come on in here, man. Woo! Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. People, like and share the video coming in. This is the call-in show, and I'm looking to get all my people participation in this one. Follow me on all platforms. Follow me on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen, and BOLO V&R 2.0. Follow me on all platforms right there. Welcome. Please remember to hit the like button coming in, good people. Just smash up the like button for me there. Why we have a show for you tonight? Jesus. Hey. Jamaica keeping it. Big up the people that will get the notification from early and jump in on the live. Me soon. Wanna share up the live, people. Tell a friend, tell some more friends out there. Seeing we have a whole to talk about. A lot. I'm gonna get as much call as possible into this live here. You understand? So if you're available for call. We are talking about problems and solutions in Jamaica. Yeah. That we are talking about. All of the problems them we see. I want to know, you as the people of Jamaica, what are some of the solutions you think should be, put in place for these actual problems that we're having? You get me? That is what I want to talk about now, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's get into it. I'm going to start off the show. As you can see, we have Isaac Buchanan, Andre Stevenson. We have the IC, we have Dalrymple Pastor. You don't know, so the prophet them have to involved. We have the educational system. We have the judicial, the minister, Horace Chang. I say him name? Horace Chang. Well, everybody I get it today, Everybody I get it today. You understand? Because, crime is a big problem in Jamaica, one of the biggest problems. And in December, the rate of crime that has escalated to astronomical numbers. Astronomical numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put this in right here. Yes, pin that. I want to listen to this.
And it's very important that people understand that my thought process behind the reason why I asked if it makes sense we go there. No, because you have to be careful. You don't want it to seem as if, because remember, we live in a very politically charged society. No, in that realm, you run the risk of saying that we are personally attacking the office holder.
No, pause. I have to stop you there. Thank you. Let me make this point. That is totally wrong.
You're not attacking the holder there.
No. I believe.
Gift a 7-day plan for one more chance to win a bag of things with Digicel.
That program
Get you gifted this Christmas.
In the perception,
no. I believe that the Constitution, being a sacred document,
right,
that determines the metes and bounds of government,
right,
it warrants, where there's an issue like this, the pronouncement of the highest court of the land.
Right.
If it is for future generation or future DPPs or whatever.
But it is a presidency lead.
Right.
Secondly, I remind you about this. When Hines and the Queen, that celebrated case came about, remember, we call it gun court case. Remember that the lower courts got it wrong. The lower courts got it wrong. And when it reached the Privy Council, in the well-reasoned judge speech of Lord Diplock, that set it right, that is now the landmark case in the Commonwealth.
Facts.
So if you take your approach, it means that we stop it at this level and we may be deprived of learning.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Which could become profound for future generations.
You're saying...
No, that's not what I'm saying at all, Sir Wildman. I'm saying...
The point I make is that this case cries out for the pronouncement of the highest court of the land. There's no
Yes.
contest about that.
Yes.
So you
No, my people, on the hear what the lawyer said. This case with Miss this lady I was up on your screen, Paula Llewellyn, it definitely cries out because I know personally that a lot of people have reached out to me and they are not pleased with the ruling of the courts. So this is a matter of public concern and it should be treated as such. Yeah, it should be treated as such. Yeah.
you
No,
are
I agree with that, but something just throwing caution to the wind. Do you realize that when the government loses, they say we'll take it all the way to the Privy Council.
Right.
No, listen.
Yo, but that's why I have to rate
No, not only that.
Listen.
This year, I'm not finished.
Listen.
This year,
Why my internet under that?
the president, the chairman of the GLC lost her matter at the Court of Appeal.
Yes.
And she says rubbish. And she takes it to the Privy Council.
I am
Paraphrasing.
believer.
I true matter. When them lose, them ready for go to the Privy Council. So what?
A part of our judicial system is that the final court
Come on, internet. Don't do me that.
is the Privy Council.
That's correct.
And this is a very good example, especially going into an election year when people are saying we should leave the Privy Council or go to the CCJ and all of that. For the people to have an understanding that listen, the system works, you know. Just this year, I went to the Privy Council on a case that the court pronounced on, and they got it wrong. It's not just Hines. When it comes to constitutional issues,
I use Hines of the Queen as an important because that's the do. Your case, I put that in a different category.
Yay!
no,
Hold on there, wait.
It puts it in a non-important citizen category.
A different category. I put that different category. If you go back to your case, it was palpable that if you apply just the Jury Act,
And people, you know the number is 1-876-451-6535. That's 1-876-451-6535. You can call in now, no. Yeah, man, you can call in right now, man. This is the calling show for the people. We're talking about the problems and we're also talking about solutions. So if you call, more give me one problem or problems that you see and give me a solution that you think we can use to move forward. And what action should we take as the people of Jamaica? Oh, and remember, my birthday is in 3 days and the donation link is pinned. Feel free to turn your boy up, all the way up. Alright? Don't be shy with the donations. Alright? It's the birthday season. And hey, that's for those who are, I would say the word is cheerful givers. I'm not giving nobody nothing to put up. You don't have to give anything. It's not mandatory. I'm just saying, if you want to turn me up, the donation link is pinned. Now, I am going to request that you watch all of my videos them. I make them go viral. That would be a great birthday gift. Yes, keep them at 30,000 and 20,000 views. That would be nice. Share them with 100 people. Yes, that would be a great birthday gift. Drop them in a couple group and them up there. Make them see what I go on, don't it? So we can get to 15K. Yes, that would be a great birthday gift. But let's continue.
In the Jury Act, there was no jury in your case. There's no question that the Jury Act. There was no jury in your case. This is a case that clearly has to do with the interpretation of the Constitution of Jamaica.
Yes,
Right.
Agreed.
Okay? That warrants that final pronouncement by the law lord as to what is the effect of this amendment on the incumbent DPP's tenure.
Yes.
That is what the thing is all about.
You made a pronouncement just now, Mr. Wildman.
I agree with the lawyer. This needs to go all the way to the top court. Yeah, man. Top court. We need to settle this. Because this lady is going to be in office as long as the JLP is in office. That's what I see is going to happen. In my opinion, she is aligned with the JLP. They have aligned themselves with her for whatever reason. For whatever reason, they have aligned themselves with her. They are going to bat to keep her in position. So they give us, they have given us the all the reasons to think that they are in bed with this lady. Why else would they go all the way through just to keep her in office? Alright, let us examine it. What's the state of crime in Jamaica? What's the state of prosecution, legal prosecution of criminals in Jamaica? What is the speed of the prosecutory system in Jamaica? Is it moving efficiently? Has it been lagging for years? Then why is it that this lady is deemed fit? What is the state of corruption in Jamaica? Isn't it at an all-time high? So why in the world are they going out of their way to have this lady stay in office? She has worked poorly, and you're gonna hear some of the things that she has worked poorly on. Let's continue.
That it's very important to carry it to the Privy Council, because when the Privy Council rules,
Yes.
any judgments or any matter she carries on between now and next year September would be classified illegal.
Yes, if the Privy Council were to rule that her extension is unconstitutional, then it would mean that all the cases that she would have presided over between now and September would be illegal.
So what that mean then? Them cases they would have to retry?
Naturally, something would have to be done. And that is the danger that, in my view.
Whoa! I did not know that. I just learned something. Guys, I did not listen to this all the way. I only caught the tail end of this live stream. What?
That the government runs in having her reinstated just like that. I think we have to exercise caution here, because if the other side goes to the council and they were to succeed on the interpretation of the amendment vis-a-vis the constitution, then we could have a real constitutional crisis.
Wow.
Crisis, yeah, that's true.
Would you say now, Mr. Wildman, that we're at a crossroads where we have a constitutional crisis?
Tell me?
Wouldn't you say where we are now, we're having a serious constitutional crisis?
Well, it could be seen in that context.
I would say that
because you have a situation where one court rules one way, another court rules another way, and you have the final court to make yet its pronouncement. So you could, so it's a state of, uncertainty there.
Case chaka.
But it is sad enough, because these judges that are making these pronouncements are using the same constitution that we're talking about. Isn't it the same constitution that they're making their rulings from?
What happened though, Marvin? Remember, you have a defense.
It doesn't matter. The constitution is the final piece. It's the supreme piece of law that governs the country. Exactly. The supreme piece. And if you are judges,
Marvin, subject to interpretation.
No, but what interpretation? I mean, Justice Wyman just said it. Section 96 1B basically.
No. Him not the bench. It is
yes. Well, they give me tonight, because it make more sense than who's up on the bench. It make more sense than who's up on the bench.
No,
hold on. You see, this is another problem with me having. Me different, Me represent the little ghetto youth and other people them who our limited understanding. Our limited understanding of this constitution. We want to ask simple questions. We can't deal with those fancy statements and there's a clause and this. We want to ask the question. Does Paula Llewellyn deserve a second extension? And based on the constitution, the simplicity of it, is a no. She not deserve. She not forget to the constitution does not allow a second one.
But Marvin, it's not that simple. It's not that simple.
You know that the man you have to make me fling something I find for your program. Brethren, if you keep talking about it's not that simple, you're saying that the constitution that we are reading from, or people are quoting from, or our understanding of what is in the constitution, you basically say we are either we don't make no sense. There is we don't want no more clause and no loophole. She don't forget a second extension. It is constitutionally wrong. It's constitutionally wrong.
If I don't want more class in a Christmas time, and this time.
If I may make this point.
Yes, Mr. Wildman.
He's putting it in a way that we may think is unforensic and not acceptable. But essentially what he's saying is correct. If
What you say? Oh, Lord God.
I'm saying that you can only get one extension. One extension. In the parliament cannot pass a law to make a second extension permissible because the constitution would have already exhausted that period of time but under which he must serve or tenure. Wow. Anything outside of that now would be clearly outside the ambit of section 96(1)(b).
But that's a matter of interpretation.
I know, but I'm saying, but that is why I read 96(1)(b) that everybody can understand it and I make you read it so that you must form your view of it. 91(6)(1)(b) says before you reach 60, you may get one extension. That extension can take you up to 65 or it can take you up to 60. You could even take you up to 62. But once you pass 60, you can't get another extension.
Share and like, people. Share and like.
Mr. Wildman, if I take your approach, I'll never get forgot privy court.
Why you say that?
Why?
No, because you're shorting the work for the lawyers when you do it like that, man.
So, you said Mr. Wildman did argue that today in the court.
You know,
Privy Council.
You know what is going to be crazy about all of this? When
Isaac, the easy, you know. Isaac said the man has simplified the constitution and they think too much for you people them. So you know I'm not used to a liar them when this man I don't break down everything. Guys, can you hear me? If you can't hear me, put a 1 in the chat. What happened to my chat? What is going on with my chat? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear? If you can't hear me, put a 1 in the chat, guys. This is a call-in show, you know. I don't even see anybody commenting. I just see Night Back alone. What is going on, man? What is going on? What's happening? What's going on? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Anissa alone, me see type in that chat. No, sir, this not safe. What's my phone there? Let's see what I'm going to say, man.
When all of us in Jamaica turn on our TV screens again to witness the same set of lawyers who presided over those Privy Council lawyers who presided over the Vibes Cartel case, and we saw the discomfort on Paula Llewellyn's face and all the other prosecutors.
Oh, it's a freeze. Oh man. Alright. I really don't know what to do because my internet should be fine. My internet should be fine, man. I'm right next to the router. Hold on. Let me try and see if we can figure out this. Alright, my check, 1 2 1 2. Wanna give me a second there, guys. Me just check the router, the internet, and it seems as if we should be back now. I should be getting a better signal now. Hello, line 1. Let me play this. Let me see if this will play good.
At that hearing, it's the same thing we're going to witness in Jamaica again, and we're going to look like idiots all over again. It's like the people are going to say, want to really bring back a matter, a simple matter like this. It is obvious. Say the woman is supposed to get no second extension. No, I mean, no, say it now go take them no more than 2 days. They throw it out, they say, listen, no, it is unconstitutional and she's not supposed to get the extension. Watch a joke. And when they come over here, some of us solution over tell me, say, Marvin, in a work, sir, I am a liar. Me no need to be a liar. We know when certain things just not make no sense. I should not forget it. As a matter of fact, I have other reasons why I am so much against Paula Llewellyn being reinstated in her position. So whether or not it was constitutional, can I say this? Whether or not it was okay for her to be awarded the position, let's say that it was constitutionally correct for her to be awarded a second extension. Let's just say that. We can't forget that it was the Paula Llewellyn who allowed Darryl Limple, who she and her son was throwing away a garbage on the roadside, and the police write them up. And Paula Llewellyn said no charge. It's the same Paula Llewellyn who allowed Mr. Green, when the agriculture minister, when he and his friends on No Movement Day made a mockery.
Guys, more of you know on your end if it is choppy, if it's still stucky. Because it's telling me that everything is good enough. That's what it's telling me. What me I gonna do? This is what me I gonna do. I'm going to exit StreamYard and come back. Alright? Give me 1 minute. Literally, I am going to exit StreamYard and come back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? Please don't go anywhere. Alright? Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys? I hope you can hear me.
Well, can I say this? Whether or not it was okay for her to be awarded, whether.
But that's a matter of interpretation.
I know.
Guys, are we back? Can you hear me better now? Is it clear now? It should be good now. Let's get back to this. Loud and clear. Let me play the video. If the video are chopped, let me know.
But I'm saying, but that is why I read 96.1b, that everybody can understand it, and I make you read it so that you must form your view of it. 91.6.1b say before you reach 60, you may get one extension.
Mm-hmm.
If what?
That extension.
What the hell is going? How is it? Man, yo, I don't know what else to do, man. This thing on my end is excellent. The internet is excellent. The buy rates is excellent. Why would that be freezing?
Extension can take you up to 65, or it can take you up to 63. It could even take you up to 62. But once you pass 60, you can't get another extension.
But Mr. Wildman, if I take your approach, I'll never get forgot privy council.
Why you say that?
Right.
No, because you're shorting the work for the lawyers when you do it like that, man.
So all you said, Mr. Wildman did argue that today in the court.
You know,
Privy Council.
You know what is going to be crazy about all of this? When all of us in Jamaica turn on our TV screens again to witness the same set of lawyers who presided over those Privy Council lawyers and who presided over the Vibes Cartel case, and we saw the discomfort on Paula Llewellyn's face and all the other prosecutors at that hearing. It's the same thing we're going to witness in Jamaica again, and we're going to look like idiots all over again. It's like the people are going to say, "Want to really bring back a matter, a simple matter like this? It is obvious." Say the woman is supposed to get no second extension. No, I mean, no, so it now go take them no more than 2 days to throw it out. We say, listen, no, it is unconstitutional and she not supposed to get the extension. What a joke. And when they come over here, some of us going to tell me, say, Marvin, it no work, sir. I am a liar. Me no need to be a liar. We know when certain things just not make no sense. I should not forget it. As a matter of fact, I have other reasons why I am so much against Paula Llewellyn being reinstated in her position. So whether or not it was constitutional.
Emotional damage.
Man, oh man, I know y'all can hear that clear now. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Sharon, Anissa? What's going on? Shout out to John D. Dark Child in the building. Shout out to Godson. Salute to Fire. Salute to Carol. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to everybody, man. Yeah, this is the call-in show, man. Feel free to call in and let me know what y'all think about this situation with Paula Llewellyn. I want to hear from y'all. All right? I want to hear from y'all. I think everything should be smooth now because I was watching it on my phone and everything was running good. It wasn't chopping up. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back a little bit and play it. Yep, it's running very, very smoothly. Thank God. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. Now, he just made an excellent point. And I think that's exactly what is going to happen. I think the PMP should take this to the Supreme Court. Yeah, we need this towing of the line with the Constitution by the Jamaica Labour Party, the Jamaica Lawless Party. The towing of the line with the Jamaica Lawless Party is getting way out of hand, ladies and gentlemen. And I am a strong believer that we should settle whatever law there is that they're using to toe the line where the Constitution is concerned. It needs to be more clear, it needs to be precise, and it needs to be very easily interpreted. We don't need no loopholes. Alright? We don't want no loopholes. No more loopholes, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all the new subs. Alright, let's continue.
Well, can I say this? Whether or not it was okay for her to be awarded the position, let's say that it was constitutionally correct for her to be awarded a second extension. Let's just say that. We can't forget that it was the Paula Llewellyn who allowed Darryl Limple, who she and her son was throwing away a garbage on the roadside when the police write them up. And Paula Llewellyn said no charge. It's the same Paula Llewellyn who allowed
emotional damage.
Paula Llewellyn did what? Dalrymple did. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Let's play that back. I did not know that. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive me. I'm not going to act like I know something that I don't. What did he say?
So much against Paula Llewellyn being reinstated in her position. So whether or not it was constitutional, can I say this? Whether or not it was okay for her to be awarded the position, let's say that it was constitutionally correct for her to be awarded a second extension. Let's just say that. We can't forget that it was the Paula Llewellyn who allowed Darryl Limple, who she and her son was throwing away a garbage on the roadside when the police write them up.
So you telling me a lady that is in the position that she's in was throwing away garbage? What? And she was not charged by the DPP? Man, this is
embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
Lord have mercy. Ryan Campbell, what up, broski?
Paula Llewellyn said no charge. It's the same Paula Llewellyn who allowed Mr. Green, the agriculture minister, when he and his friends on No Movement Day made a mockery of the Jamaican people who needed to stay home, and she said no charge. It was the same Paula Llewellyn who allowed the policewoman who we know for a fact cut off the locks of Nzinga King, Mr. Buchanan, you can remember that case. And the same Paula Llewellyn said no charge. And you people keep allowing this woman to constantly use her office to belittle.
Yo, the man upon a piece of fire. Hey, that you with ya? I admirate him. Hold on there, wait there.
Extension. Let's just say that. We can't forget that it was the Paula Llewellyn who allowed Darryl Limple, who she and her son was throwing away a garbage on the roadside when the police write them up.
Yo, look for Andre a while ago. Yo, look for Andre. When he said that a while ago, look for Andre.
For her to be awarded the position, let's say that it was constitutionally correct for her to be awarded a second extension. Let's just say that. We can't forget that it was the Paula Llewellyn who allowed Darryl Limple, who she and her son was throwing away a garbage.
Hey, this a woman here one big old disgrace. The DPP, Darryl Limple. Oh my God, these people are a big disgrace in government. Yo, so because you're in a power, you can just get away with everything, and that you not tell me say, Darryl Limple, Paula Llewellyn, how dare you not prosecute Darryl Limple? How dare you feel litter the place? Allegedly. I'm just going to say allegedly because I never did it. What can go so? Make it continue.
A garbage on the roadside when the police write them up. And Paula Llewellyn said no charge. It's the same Paula Llewellyn who allowed Mr. Green, the agriculture minister.
Yes, Fly Green.
He and his friends on No Movement Day made a mockery of the Jamaican people who needed to stay home. And she said no charge. It was a...
People, let me pull up that for people them when new to the platform and don't know about that story there with Flight Green. Yeah, man. Let me pull it up. As a matter of fact, somebody sent me one video, you know. Somebody sent me one video recently. Who sent me again? Yes. Karen? No, sir. Audrey, you didn't send me no, Audrey. Somebody sent me one video, man. With, Lord of mercy. Hey. Me go find it still. Make him go and cook. Make him go and cook.
Same Paula Llewellyn who allowed the policewoman who we know for a fact cut off the locks of Nzinga King, Mr.
No, you see, this away. You see, the thing that when I bring up is some serious thing I bring up, you know, where Paula Llewellyn really and truly has, to me, she compromised. She's tainted. She's corrupt as hell. Listen. There's no way Flight Green in the pandemic was not charged. Do you know how much money some Jamaicans were charged in the pandemic, ladies and gentlemen, for not wearing mask? Oh, I say if you don't think I lie, me I tell. You just tell me say, oh no, I make me show you the actual footage. Me I show you. I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. See? I'm going to share my screen real quick. Because this I get out of hand, people. This is getting absolutely out of hand. Let me share my screen real quick, alright? Alright, here we go. Look at this. You can't see the screen, no. Look, let me just find the part. I don't really want to stray from. Here we go. See it there?
$200,000 for mask.
This looks serious, man.
And then get charged $200,000 for mask. $200,000 for mask. And my 17-year-old me have the birthday for right there, so. And that's not fair. $200,000 for mask. 17-year-old. What kind of heart this government have?
$200,000 for mask. 17-year-old. You hear what the mother said? $200,000 for mask. Right? Crazy, man. Alright, see that? Someone better something there.
Oh no.
$200,000 for mask and my 17-year-old me have been birthday for right there, so. And that
ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing on your screen is footage of Floyd Green on No Movement Day with Bellarami. Bellarami name one next person in JLP. And all of them in this footage. See that? No Movement is the tag. No Movement is the tag, you know.
Here, $200,000 for mask. 17-year-old. What kind of heart this government have?
None of these people were charged criminally for that offense. None of them. Not under the DPP. This same DPP where CJLP a fight for stay in a power and a can go appeal. See it, yeah? See it, yeah? Listen to them.
She can do it. Last week. No. She can do it. Last week. No. No movement there.
You hear them say? Out of their own amount, no movement day. So they were operating, right? Understanding that they're privileged.
She can do it. Last week. No. No movement there. Force it tomorrow.
Wanna hear them? Shower labor right. No movement day. Somebody even say in that video, post it tomorrow after the no movement day.
She can do it. Last week.
There was even a clip, ladies and gentlemen, of them going to the club. Them have their own club for themselves, them and them peoples. See it? Alright. See it?
She can do it. Last week. No. No movement there. post it tomorrow. Sorry, man.
Watch out. Watch out. Me don't want the music. Watch out. These are the same set of people when we win a party. Them have their own party. These people were not charged, ladies and gentlemen, but me and you, the regular citizen of Jamaica, when they get catch outside, we don't know if it's outside a mask, so without mask, so they don't have no mask. You know, the woman say our 17-year-old get charged $200,000 for no wear mask. This is the caring government. That's what your caring government did, labor rights. That's what your caring government did. Yeah, man. Let's continue.
Okay, and you can remember that case. I see him Paul and Llewellyn said no charge. And
then look at Nzinga case. Look at Nzinga case. When them violate the young lady in our spiritual existence was violated by a police officer cutting off her ear in the 21st century in a Jamaica under the same Jamaica Labour Party. And we must not forget the Carl Garden incident. And for those who don't know about the Carl Garden incident, we're going to do the research what the JLP did to do the rest of them in the Carl Garden incident is well documented. One of the most powerful testimony was done on I think it was Kabu, our Mutabaruka program years ago on Rasta the Command. The man was crying. Listen, the man wasn't crying, the man was bawling for what they do to them. You understand?
People keep allowing this woman to constantly use her office to belittle, to undermine the Jamaican people, the constitution, and make her friends them go free. I do not respect her because she is not a real liar and she is there for whatever cover up for the Jamaican Labour Party. I mean, me never take back that. And Paula Llewellyn not had no respect for me because she not show the Jamaican people them. So she is all about being a just lawyer. She
now, based off her track record, I personally have no respect for her as well. Just that alone. Those things that he mentioned, Floyd Green, Dalrymple, and the case with Ed Singer is enough for me to lose respect for her as a DPP. She should not be holding office. She's tainted. She's compromised.
They come out. As a matter of fact, she be going to prison. She should be arrested for all of them the judgment that we should pronounce. But we know say it is wrong. It was illegal. We know that. I'm not put it for record. Me Marvin Adrian Edgar say so.
She has a response for you tonight and the naysayers. Producer, you can play the response from Paul Llewellyn tonight.
Wanna stop protect them people here, man.
The registrar issues what is called a certificate as a result of the appeal, and that finds its way to the Services Commission, I would presume. I would like to thank the acting DPP, Ms. Claudette Thompson. She has been magnificent, and of course, thank my staff for having given her great support. Especially when you are successful and you do your job and you try to do your job well, you will come upon
people who don't hear what she said a while ago. Thank her staff. So the feel say the DPP did really out of office this whole time. Her staff, you know. I wonder if you not think with me, I think.
headwinds and challenges. So I regarded this as just another headwind. It was hard to be taken suddenly when I had to make the decision to step aside. It was heartbreaking, but my faith in God carried me.
Which God she talk about?
Her faith in God carried her through Marvin Edgar.
Which God? Which God? Which God? Joking on me, man. I'm not joking, man. You know how many Jamaican, you know how much...
Stop lying! Stop lying! Stop lying.
People,
Stop.
say a bro God shatter. Our faith in a bro God. Andrew Honest. I feel I got that. Hey, I must have shatter.
Help, we tear the
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
On a notice, so Isaac quiet. Be a body language Isaac are using. You know, see Sharon.
Regular ordinary Jamaicans had to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for no movement because then go broke. No movement there. When this woman, who was supposed to be one of the highest offices in our judicial system, could look upon the minister of agriculture and his friends and tell them, no man, no charge must become to them. And you know how much Jamaicans get charged for littering and all kind of something. And she said, Darry Limple, the same woman there, who welcome back in our parliament. So the welcome Darry Limple, who's supposed to go to prison, and the welcome back Paula Lewin, who's supposed to go to prison right now. You can't see them, man. You can't stand them.
Pharaoh, let my people go.
Mr. Buchanan, Mr. Wildman is very silent on these matters.
Yeah, because you see them a liar, them can't talk like how me talk.
Yeah.
You understand me? Me can't put my money where my mouth there. Me can't put my money where my mouth there. Yeah? It is sad to know that Isaac Buchanan, I'm never say this tonight, but me a love man, but I'm gonna say this. I have a lot of respect for Isaac. It was Isaac Buchanan who stood up for the young man, who the police them go in a room, man, and make you put on the underpants on video to apologize to Andrew Honest. And I see him COVID time there. Are you gonna represent the young man there?
No, it's
are
not
you?
me. That was Alexander Shaw. Please don't mind. Them say me I try to take credit.
One of them, you know, no.
It's like Ronald fast, but
No.
Isaac said, no, it's not me. It's not me. Listen, don't make them think somebody I take credit for them thing. It was not me. Alright? It was not me. But I remember that case very vividly. That young man was taken from under his bed because he got to tell Andrew Honest about his mother. Who remember the girl? You know, someone finally picked the. We need to find out them video. They have them in my archives, you know. Who remember the girl? Anybody will have a video of the girl in the pandemic? We tell Andrew Honest say too much of him now, and the girl at labor right. Them find her in her yard dead the same evening. Labor right place she come from. Who remember?
Oh, you were representing one of them who. Me no know, one of them you not represent. And the same Nzinga King, weren't you the one who...
That's me, yes.
Of course, I you the take up that matter there. I friend them the time me follow you, I say me like you because you represent the poor people them. You represent poor people in Jamaica. Yeah, so I mean, me no personally say, you know, like Paula, and it's not that, you know, respect her for being...
No,
my opinion.
Careful.
My opinion.
Yeah,
my opinion. Why? Tell us why.
Subway Series present.
Yo, the man say have the greatest respect for the standing deal.
The one little case that me do it done and gone, you know.
You think she feel the same way about you?
Freedom Street on the 31st. So who have money can go buy one ticket and go jump up and down with Cartel and him friend. Moving on. Life goes on. The most important thing the most important, I'm happy that the learner DPP has gotten back her office and she may celebrate at Freedom Street with Cartel and Babsy and the works.
Really? Is that really?
I'm just saying, life goes on. We must not be so passionate about and emotional about these matters.
No, man, hold on. Isaac, hold on.
The arena is...
No. Isaac, I can't believe some man like you come here so tonight to come joke about this serious matter, you know, about this learned DPP and make Paula look like she's God's gift to Jamaica and Jamaica's justice system. Paula Llewellyn, for me, in based on observing her and her judgment and rulings over a number of cases that I have already made I've made clear to everybody here tonight. When you sit down there and know say her rulings on these matters were wrong, they were unconstitutional, they were illegal. They were not supposed to have happened. And I can't believe someone sit down tonight and paint a picture to make it seem like Paula Lewin has done something magnanimous and beautiful and deserve all the praise and accolade. Paula Lewin ain't done nothing for Jamaica. Paula Lewin ain't done nothing for Jamaica. I won't even people right now in a prison. It's just because them can't find the money to put their cases to the Privy Council. And you know that.
But that the attorneys are guided by what is known as a canon.
Canon?
A canon.
Oh, okay.
A canon. Am I right, gentlemen? The things
about canon.
The things that you are expressing, they can't express it like that because the
I know.
So
He might try to see a face, and we don't need nobody to see no face. Jamaica is at such a critical point right now, where we have seen where those who are sitting in the highest offices of our country are robbing and raping our country. We don't have a justice system that is protecting the people of Jamaica. And only time we see it work again, it's when people like Isaac and other what I would consider genuine people who want to show that the law is here and the law needs to serve for everybody and the law is just. There's no other thing. The law should be just. The same law that works for those people up by Beverly Hills and Norbrook needs to work for the average Jamaican. Too often we've seen where police and other persons who should uphold the law in this country, lawyers, judges, we've seen where they have abused the rights of citizens in Jamaica, and nobody says anything about it because oftentimes the persons who have been ostracized, the persons who get the shitty end of the stick, those are the persons who don't have no money to take things to a higher level, so them just sit down and them just take the injustice being dished out to them. But I promise you that me, as of today going forward, me Marvin, Adrian, Edgar, I am going to be using every last dollar when me make. They're going to start using it and pay real lawyers to represent poor people when I see the matters come up on the news them, because I am sick and tired of people like Paula Llewellyn and other persons who should be upholding justice and law in Jamaica. We play a game, Dally Horse, we play with the people them, Dally Horse.
Marvin, have you ever heard the term civic victory?
People, the number is 1876 451 6535. You can call in. You don't have to talk about this topic with Paula Llewellyn. You can talk about any concerned topic where you have that is happening in Jamaica. You understand? You don't see the thumbnail, right? When you see the thumbnail, we have the education system, we have Dalrymple case. If you have the Integrity Commission under attack by the jail, the Jamaica Lawless Party, we have the profit words, right? That a bigger disgrace is coming for the Prime Minister and him and everybody associated with him. There is a prophetic word of state funeral. So somebody up there is going to some transition in or something go on according to prophecy, right? And what the thing I go on $3 trillion unaccounted for. Now we see them must say the people must take back them word of the word unaccounted. How peer things are going on? Peer things are going. Remember me tell you that?
No.
Okay. So there is a term called pure victory. Michael Manny spoke about it. In scheme of
being taken here.
On within their own men's.
Alright, hold on, Lord have mercy. I get that call.
I have no choice. Until the court say otherwise, you have no choice.
But I know you have a lot of friends in the legal circle. Lawyers talk with lawyers, doctors talk with lawyers. What is the sentiment in the legal circle this evening that Paula is returning to court?
It's difficult for me to give you this sentiment. Let me tell you, my position is that I'm a creature of the law.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't operate on what the sentiments of people are. I operate on my own assessment of legal issues. And that is where I go. Okay? That's what informs me. And my position is that, as I said earlier,
mm-hmm.
this case cries out for further litigation. It is a fit and proper case to be dealt with by the highest court, because I see where the issues are, which have not been focused on, and I think we need the intervention of the highest court. Bear in mind that the Privy Council, when you go to the Constitution, for example, that's why the Constitution itself sets out in Section 110 that where you have matters dealing with the interpretation of the Constitution, you have a right to go to the highest court as of right. As of right. This is a case that you are entitled to go there as of right, because it has to do with the interpretation.
Yes.
Oh, no, listen up.
And it seems to me that one should make oneself readily available to have this matter taken to that body, that court, because the issues are so important. It would affect future DPPs. So you have to have it settled. I think that's something that you can have in the left in the balance like that.
Right.
You must be clear in your mind as to whether you can pass a law to do what was done here. In light of the Constitution.
Where do we go from here?
And I say the simple way is to, my view is that to just.
I want to ask a question before I ask where do we. So, Mr. Wildman.
Yes.
Seeing that the court say what it say.
Yes.
Technically, it's only 10 months she have left in the office. Am I correct?
Yes. Let us say
that means that come September she can't continue. Am I correct?
Well, based on the the amendment, yes.
Oh, okay. So she has no more time beyond September.
That's ironic. I thought that amendment would have her. She could. Isn't it now up to 70?
Yeah, could be. But you see,
she can retire when she feels like.
And that's
what it says.
Wait, and that.
All right, you see that now? That is a problem now. So now they have extended it due to the amendment to 70. No, this Africa court. This has to go to the Supreme Court. Them are trying to sort this woman here in the DPP, in my opinion, as long as possible. Because remember, say Andrew Owen's case still I go to their court. Round them time they see Jamaica, you know they have their money now. With the Integrity Commission and all of these things. See? And that them are going to do, you know. Andrew Honest woman, this. What is? Somebody send me something.
Gift a 7-day plan.
Somebody send me something. Hold on, the people.
Put on social media and
about
come out and she go hard after the Prime Minister. Somehow no go like how she talk, while somehow no might agree with her. But listen her out and comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about what this lady is saying towards the Right Honorable Mr. Andrew Holness.
Andrew, who give authority and tell you that you could have go down and St. Mary and call Michael Manley name? You don't know your history. You don't know your history where you talk about. You never know what you talk about. You talk about Michael Manley, Andrew. Andrew, you don't know how much something Michael Manley do to Jamaica. Eh? And Michael Manley make you go to university and make the man then the teeth your clocks. So you're frightened, you know. Don't think that. Which part of a university you go? Eh? You know Edna Manley last school? You know them place there? We Bustamante contribute to Jamaica. We Bustamante contribute to the island Jamaica. When give them? Eh? Who tell you say you could have go down and St. Mary and call Michael Manley name? You enough? Eh? We Bustamante give Jamaica. Who Bustamante? What the Bustamante wife or husband? What the Bustamante husband? Eh? We Bustamante husband in name when he left go over and sea. Take boat and go over one place over so go married to the captain. Who did a Bustamante husband? And a wife in the kind of a woman married to a man. You tell St. Mary then something there? You did talk that down St. Mary yesterday. We're going to call Michael Manley name for. You're in a class like Michael Manley and Jonas? You and Michael Manley don't share the same space. You're bright. Eh? Who tell if you do it? Who tell if you go down there, go do that? You see when Michael Manley dead, you see them they have him all over in America, come back to Jamaica and something all know he can't bury it. Michael Manley sleeping in peace, Michael Manley is sleeping in heaven. All PMP were dead and go to heaven. You know, see, I got it that hell. Jamaica was the hottest last year when you were carrying around the island. Hell broke loose down there. You're damn enough. Go talk about the money where you disgrace them where you have at Jamaica and the corruption them up to your neck. Talk about the secret MOU where you signed with Israel. Where you see the ambassador you making frustrated down there so.
Emotional damage.
Mary. You hear? Don't call Michael Manley name. And you filthy, dirty, nasty mouth. You're bright. Eh? You stink and dirty. You're not. How will you pitch? How will you pitch from? I wish Jankra you come from. Eh? You didn't have anything until when Michael Manley Cup say equal rights to woman. I say your mama could have watched people clothes. And when she breed with you, she could have stay her yard and get paid. Michael Manley do that. You hear? The big house where you have up there so where you can't get account for the money. And Michael Manley make you so you can't own house. Land for the landless when who no have no land can't have land.
Emotional damage.
Oh, sir. I who send for that woman here? Me blows her straight. After me never seen this before. People, I want to go there, so.
Michael Manley build youth service. So my uncle then can make grill. You hear? And work a tank well and then place there when me a little pitney. And me have whole heap of money when they come a country. Michael Manley do that. You hear idiot? See me uncle them a wear clocks from Michael Manley time. And my father having clocks in Wallaby or in Desert or in Bankrabber. One a broke down a yard, a wear a dry in a yard and two hang up in a house top in a some plastic bag. That's why when me a 4 or 5 year old and me born 1979. Michael Manley do that. You're bright. You never know what youth service did or you never say you don't come with nothing at all. You never know what youth service. But the poor black boys, they them the way they get away and kill out little. Yes. Michael Manley send them guy youth service after Buster Man they threaten their life. I make the uncle them have to go and go in a bush and hide. Me have to make own history about you. You don't talk about Michael Manley. You hear boy? Your drawers are get too tight now. Corruption are tight knee.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Oh my God.
Corruption dry elastic. Round your drawers waist now, so you get tight off your waist, so you try to squeak all about it not work. You can't talk about Michael Manley boy, you're dead. You hear? Remember me tell you that. And I don't care the consequence or the circumstances or how no me want to take it. Taisha didn't scare zero. No bright. You're bright. You look at 1 clocks boy. You get one little 1 clocks and the man then kick off your foot up at university and take you off of your foot. Cause you're a baby. You're a paper soldier. You're weak fence. You have no sense. You're dumbass.
Now when Mr. She go hard, she really go hard. No.
We are doing here. I am saying that the executive, we should not allow the executive the power to manipulate the appointment of an office like this. Okay? We're saying that because the office is so important, it must be settled as to how one can get an extension of the office of DPP. That should not be left to the whims and fancy of the executive. That must be done by way of the Constitution.
But I was just mentioning that she could go up to 70 years old.
Well, that is because of the open-ended nature of the law. That's no fast.
No, Mr. Wildman, can you scare me now? I said you scare me now. No.
It's true.
So you say, no, forget me, just get me. So you said there's a possibility that she could be in the office for another 6 years?
By election, but there's something more interesting. I am one, and you've seen me in many spaces on this show, Ratigan show, my show, where I trust the wisdom of the court. I also...
The court is being superseded by the executive.
No. I'm saying I've always trusted the wisdom of the judiciary. And I'm sure when I see that judgment, because I certainly, the Madam President of that panel is one of the most erudite judges that sits on that panel.
I never president rule today.
I said the president of the panel.
Oh,
Justice Strong.
Minute. Oh
no, I'm just telling you something, and I trust her wisdom, and in that wisdom, sometimes you see, what I love about the court system, and I'm just saying this to the public so that they understand. Sometimes some things are best dealt with outside of this jurisdiction.
Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yo, you see? Context clues. People, Isaac Buchanan is giving us context clues. I really feel like God are working up. I really feel like God is working, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like, yeah, I think God is setting up the DPP for a big fall. And extravagant. And when I say fall, I mean disgrace. Not said nothing to her or anything. I truly believe that the Most High God, because she has aligned herself with this party, and this party has aligned herself with her. Clearly, in my opinion, because of how they're going to bat for her to stay in her position. They were incensed when they realized that she, the court, the Supreme, they said, we're going to appeal immediately. They were incensed. Now they're happy. Well, the next move is, well, everything is God's doing, but we're going to see. Trust me, we're going to see. Context clues, guys. Context clues.
That's all I'm going to say. So, we hot potato is a game that I used to play when I was young. What we must always do, especially in Jamaica, young nation, is to trust the process. I'm a firm believer that this justice system works and it never fails. And there's just some things are important. And take a cue from Mr. Wildman when he raised his hands. We were heading in a direction, and it went to the Privy Council, and that case became a landmark decision across the Caribbean. Don't ever forget that. So nobody should be. And last but not least, before I go, if I had 28 bank accounts, I'd be the happiest person. I mean, so if I had a stimple in my rimple or a dimple in my chimple, I would be so happy today. I'm telling you. So when it comes to when it comes to court rulings, there will be some who is happy and some who is sad. But one thing about the law is that it's a beautiful thing and it's a jealous mistress. Make do what you want with it, and the people should just know that a part of the process is that until the fat lady sings in the UK, the case not done.
Wow. Gentlemen, I want to move on another argument before we wrap up tonight. I'm appalled that JAM has now withdrawn their statement saying that the monies are unaccounted for. They are saying that the monies are outstanding. Anybody with accounting or auditing background? Are you Mr. Wildman? You understand interpretation of the figure. Unaccounted and outstanding. What is the difference?
If I well, let me yeah.
Mr. Wildman.
But that's not, that jump never.
Him gone. Him soon come back. It's funny. It's absolutely funny how I see in the space of 1 week, the same thing happened to another entity. TVJ had the same issue. And I'm not sure if anybody remember. TVJ said something about a particular entity, and they had to retract. I'm not sure if anybody remember that. And now jump. I don't know. This sound like this feel like a pattern to me. Anyhow, the word unaccounted for is mentioned in the FAA Act because that's what governs the audit and accounting of the of Jamaica. So I don't understand why unaccounted is a wrong word to use. Maybe
I'll tell you why it's a wrong word to use.
Mm-hmm.
Because last week, the low aptitude English speaking persons
oh my God,
did not go to the dictionary and realize that accounted, a synonym for accounted for, means missing. Having put out press release.
oh my God,
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Yo, this is why I like to listen to JAMAICAN. Oh my goodness. People, you see these slow politicians? Yes, I said it. I said it. These slow politicians will come out and I try if you remix the word unaccountable. I was like, wait a minute, what is wrong with these people? Why are they trying to skip around this word unaccounted for? They don't want to be accountable even with the word accountable. Like or unaccounted for. Like it's like it scared them. When they hear that word, they go, oh my God, we gotta do something. We can't let them think that we are not accountable. This is a narrative. This is something that is out there about us. We gotta fix it up. It's like they're so defensive. If the money is not accounted for, meaning the proper checks and balances are not there written down. If it's not documented, that means it what? It's missing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the right word. It's unaccounted for. Missing. Again, this is the call-in show, and the number is 1-876-451-6535. I want to hear from the people. People, I want to hear from you in regards to everything that is going on in Jamaica. What do you have on your mind? You know what I'm saying? This is the opportunity for you guys to call in, right? And shoot, I'll continue to examine this clip because there's a lot of things here that I can examine while you guys muster up the bravery to call in. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's continue.
To say that accounting for didn't mean missing. They were the dictionary showed them up, and so they had to have a different.
Let's go back. I love this part.
So I understand why unaccounted is a wrong word to use. Maybe
I'll tell you why it's a wrong word to use.
Mm-hmm.
Because last week the low aptitude English speaking persons did not go to the dictionary and realize that accounted, a synonym for accounted for, means missing. Having put out press release to say
a synonym for accounted means missing. Hello JLP, the Jamaica Lawless Party. A synonym for unaccounted means missing. So what have they done now, ladies and gentlemen? What have they done now? Let me tell you what they do. Because it's so sad. It looked like somebody allegedly, I think I snapped, check, jump. It looked like somebody PS jump. Yeah, it looked like somebody PS jump and jump say, yo, watch out now. We don't want no smoke.
Attack for the press. Well, my people, my wisdom warriors, me see all jump. Them came back out and I say, you know how Jamaican people get it confused when they say unaccounted for and these bullshit. Listen, jumps, it don't make no sense. I wonder really what is going on. I wonder what is, you know, something alright? Because when I go and I do my research and I check, because jumps, they put out a report, you know, well, a statement, my wisdom warriors. Take a look at this. Jumps is the Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal. Who remember the lady, Jean Carter or something like that, what's her name? She came out and, you know, she talked about the 3 trillion. Yeah? All right.
Ferdinand Lisa, that's really true. She is straight prison. Hyacinth Wagwan said, God is in control. His way is not our way. God moves in mysterious ways. True. Sharon and they do love. Wagwan Pauline, big up. West Night chat. All right.
So she released this statement, my wisdom warriors. I want to listen keenly. Yeah. Because when boy, the labor right them done your fart. The labor right them just done and so. Listen to this. Jump amending accountability campaign wording to provide greater clarity. What kind of clarity? Better only keep on the mouth shut. My wisdom warriors, you see, right now, me can't understand why Jump even come out. Me can't understand why them come out and I clarify. It never make no sense. Listen to this. The Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal has taken note of misinterpretations
occurring in the public discourse arising from our use of the term unaccounted for. In our highlighting of findings of our research into Auditor General's reports on the multi-year failure of some ministries and departments to submit annual appropriation accounts as required by the Financial Administration and Audit Act, the public should note that without submission of the required reports, no audit is possible, and as such no verification of accuracy, compliance with our laws, abuse or loss of funds can be conducted. My wisdom warriors, if Jamsaga come out and say the public should note that without submission of the required reports, no audit is possible, and as such no verification of accuracy. Listen, every single year, my wisdom warriors, every single year, when you ask for money from the government, you're supposed to send back the receipt. You understand? You're supposed to send back the receipt like an invoice. You understand? This is what you guys should do. And let them know what you spend and so forth. Yeah? Then if over the years you not do that, what that mean? If you not do that, what that mean? So what go happen? So basically this will continue like that, and you not go show no receipt. So we not say the money missing. The money is missing. Until you can show proof, then we will say the money not missing. But for now, the money is missing. So I don't understand why jump. I wonder what is really going on behind the scene. I wonder if I scared them scared. I'm only saying. I am only wondering. Could it be they've been threatened? Me have to ask these questions. Could it be? I'm not saying that happening, but we have to, we have to think out of the box, my wisdom warriors. Why them come back and say them now use the word unaccounted for?
People want to think. The people in front job get PH. Remember, so we live in our core country where we have MP, we have said them are done, Wanna feel like say them get PH, somebody PH jump and say hello. Wanna better retract that, Wanna think?
Anyone to take it? Anyone wanna take it? The money missing. Remember, say something what the government fi do every year, yeah? And something them fi do every financial year or something like that, or maybe every 6 months, depends on how them do it. You understand? Just say every year. Then fi make sure say the government receive or the Auditor General receive whatever they fi receive. The people they not receive nothing for years. And you know want we the Jamaican people for talk about it. And you dirty kin labor right. I go on like on bright with the so-called self. Come out here and speak spoke here, come go on like say on go. My wisdom warriors. Listen to this. If me go shop, if you send me go shop, figure buy food stuff.
Right.
You never see the food. You never see the receipt. What that mean? You send me go shop, figure buy food stuff. Figure buy grocery. When me come back, me not on grocery.
People are simple logics, Are simple logics.
Me not no receipt. 10 years pass, me still can show the grocery. Me still can show the receipt. What that mean? That mean the money missing. That mean on a thief it.
Until we can find it, it's unaccounted for. Come on, man. Come on, man. I see him clip.
Right. You look.
No, hold on. Look at different.
I know me blood clot.
Oh God, man. Oh God, people. Sharon, who sent me this? Hey, Sharon. Hey, me say me coulda kiss her. Hey, if me coulda kiss her, me kiss her now. People, this are the clip me I talk about. Who remember that Floyd? Where I deal with? Who remember that young lady in a pandemic? God rest her soul. I hope she give her life to God. Listen to this.
I know me blood clot upsetting Andrew Jones. Can lock me up cause me never know say it's not a free country and freedom of speech. Bumbo clot, you sit down in your office every month and I collect your blood clot pay. Why you never say 1 month you don't want to pay? And for relax the nation and give poor people your pay. Why you never say that? Poor people still have them bills and them kids to take care of. Poor people have them plans. They call me now. We have my plans to go about my business tomorrow. But no movement. Where the fuck you think this thing? Do you take this thing for? You should have never called election. All like me alone could have voted out your blood clot. You come out of office long blood clot time. I'm upset with you. Yes, me a labor right. And if I'm me alone, you'd have never blood clot win. Too much of your blood clot, no man. You upset me, man. Bumbo clot, but no movement. No movement, your pussy clot. When you're locked down in the airport then. I know me blood clot upsetting on Jones. Come lock me up cause me never know say it's not a free country and freedom of speech. Bumbo clot, you sit down in your office every month and I collect your blood clot pay. Why you never say 1 month you don't want to pay? And for relax the nation and give poor people your pay. Why you never say that? Poor people still have them bills and them kids to take care of. Poor people have them plans. They call me now. We have my plans to go about my business tomorrow. But no movement. Where the fuck you think this thing? Do you take this thing for? You should have never called election. All like me alone could have voted out your blood clot. You come out of office long blood clot time. I'm upset with you. Yes, me a labor right. And if I'm me alone, you'd have never blood clot win. Too much of your blood clot, no man. You upset me, man. Bumbo clot, but no movement. No movement, your pussy clot. When you're locked down in the airport then.
That accounting for didn't mean missing. They were the dictionary showed them up, and so they had to have a different way. What is clear with JAMP though is JAMP was very clear to say that although the monies are unaccounted for, they're not saying that anything untoward took place. So for language purposes, they just simply say the $1 trillion of the public funds is outstanding, and so because of that, because of that, if you look to the law will say that if you can't file your accounts, then it's outstanding, and outstanding means, as far as we're concerned, it's missing until you prove otherwise.
Let me tell you something. I am going to send it. I'm going to send it to Andrew. Let me tell you exactly why this happened. This is now an issue. Because social media made it an issue. So they had to withdraw it because influencers are speaking about the fact that $3 trillion are, we can't use unaccounted. Which word we use?
The accounts are not yet filed.
Right.
Yes.
Not even know.
So the auditor general cannot.
Let me send one to you. Because everybody's speaking about it. And if you notice, our finance minister, she gone on a rampage. She gone on a hell of a rampage. She just, anybody who says anything about it, she talk about get the facts straight, and she post them, and she personal message them. It is on her page now, you know. I'm telling you, anybody that says anything about it, she go after them.
So how should not come after me? How should not come after me?
You're too tough. You're not soft. Can't come after you and you're not soft. You have to know, you know.
But Mr. Marvin, what is your take about outstanding monies versus unaccounted monies?
I've been talking about this, Andre, from Evelyn, and I'm going to say it again.
Before him go further, some people want to see the young lady, when we show you, we say she'll leave her right. Zine, and that young lady there is not with us anymore now. At the same day she make that video there, that girl there, lose her life.
And my pay is $26,000.
In her own yard. Tell me that. You think them people are easy? Oh, hold on there. Yeah man, make me share my screen because I get the people and me love the people they not call me, but they must send me some clip. Mighty God. People, mighty God. Look on this. Cause I don't even know what this is. Make we learn together.
And my pay is $26,000. So I want to know if this is a livable wages. That is what the Minister of Finance is saying to us. We are not going to be worse off, but this is worse.
wages. We are not getting what we're supposed to get. No. And this is what I want to know. If this is what he call a livable wages. $26,000 was my take home. After I'm waiting for 1 year for this compensation money, I'm going home with $26,000. And I would like to know where the money is. And I want my money. I want my money. And my pay is $26,000. So I want to know if this is a livable wages. That is what the Minister of Finance is saying to us.
Hey, Nigel Clark. You know, and that God you come down to, you know. Nigel Clark thinks say because in Ghana IMF, no matter where you run, man, you go run to Iraq and Iraq will be seeking a hiding place here, Nigel. But make we hear what Marvin have to say about this thing.
Mr. Buchanan is pussyfooting around what needs to be said. And I'm gonna
brother, Mr. Buchanan can't say what needs to be said. Marvin have to understand. The man is a diplomat. The man is a politician. There are some things that he cannot say. He cannot come out outright and speak the way or we will speak when they're out in the public. Him can't go insinuate and say when believe. No. Him have to make the law expose the people them. It's a difference. It's a difference, my general.
Let's say this to the Jamaican people who are here locally and in the diaspora listening to us, that the Anansiism that is being played with the Jamaican people and the use of different words, you know, the little fancy words that you're using, right? Because when the news put out something that Jump had to withdraw, Jamaicans not say nothing else, you know. Especially the Jamaican Labour Party people more they don't see nothing else in that statement more than they had to withdraw. So now them make a big stink about, you see it? So them have to withdraw it. That mean the money them did but and them not do them thing in there. See them obviously them withdraw. People, I don't care which word is used, we're talking about 3 trillion Jamaican dollars that could have easily fixed our hospital issues. And yet still we have when they're Tufton come bragging about things and in Washington DC
people, you see how Christopher Tufton I threw enough space never there on the thumbnail. All him. Yo, nobody now call me. I want to deal with it. I want to wait for somebody to call me. More hear from one of the people. What I deal with.
Anticipating the arrival of and fake broadcasting as if you work with TBJ, anticipating the arrival of our finance minister, former finance minister. And when I look at people like Christopher Tufton, whose ministry is the second ministry that unaccounted for almost 700 billion Jamaican dollars within the last 6 to 11 years, cannot well, it's outstanding. Where is that money? And why put him in that prison? Why is it the people in Jamaica have to every day get up to this Jamaican government and to the media using different words and clause and play with the Jamaican people? As if to say, if money can't find, them not have it. Where is it with them not have it?
No, they're saying that the monies have been spent, but them not audited. To say, yes, it was spent on this. That's what I get. That is my interpretation. No, that's the interpretation you get, Mr. Wildman.
No.
So I work in the field, you know, so I'm an expert in this. But go ahead, Mr. Wildman.
That I leave it to the accountant.
I have a...
Hey, when you see your lawyers there, liar don't really talk about what they don't know about it. I saw lawyers there. They don't really talk about what they don't like giving their opinion too much. But what Andre just said is right. They are using semantics. That's what they're using. They're using the play on words because when they say it is unaccounted for, it make them look bad. What is the right word? It is unaccounted for. Vernal, what's up, my general? Big up yourself, you know. Well, I know my earth strong yet, you know. I 3 days from now. You understand? But you don't know. Feel free to bless up your platform. The donation link is pinned at the top of the comment section. For those who want to bless up your brother. You know, earth strong, yeah. You know what I mean? No pressure, you know. It's not mandatory. The Bible says the Lord likes a cheerful giver. So if you're not gonna cheerfully give, please don't give at all. If you're gonna give and talk about it a year from now, 2 days from now, or any time after this, don't give me anything. Let it be from the heart and let it be sincere. Yes? God is good. God is good. Yeah, so I want to hear from the people and people. I want to hear from you guys.
Go ahead, Douglas. Go ahead, Douglas.
No, man. Context matters, and I'm sorry I said never there. I sent you something, Andre. I wish you would play it.
No, I don't think I'm playing that because them say the bloggers them are not playing it.
Okay.
Come on, Douglas. Stop
Right,
Jamaican people them.
So let me give you the textbook definition under the FAA Act first of what unaudited truly means. Unaccounted means no credible explanation or physical evidence was seen, presented to satisfy the examiner as to how those funds were disposed.
But it's not unaccounted because the audit cannot reach there yet.
And that's not how it works in government, Andre. How it works is every year, every MDA is mandated to
listen to this. That you tell me what talk about. Listen to this.
The audit cannot reach there yet.
Listen to this.
And that's not how it works in government, Andre. How it works is every year, every MDA is mandated to send it, and they would write you more than 3 times for the year to remind you. And if you are late, they send you warning letters.
So hold on then. So what I explain to me is that 3 times for the year, these persons were sent a letter to remind them about the audit, right? So to let us know where these monies were spent. You understand? Where are the receipts? So 3 times 11 how much? 33. And then put 11 more upon that at 44. So they were given 44 notices for the period of the 11 years that this has been lacking. You got 44, alright, so 10 years. You got 30 notices. 40 notices, sorry, over the 10-year period. And you have not given the Auditor General what she requires? Any normal, well-thinking person is going to come to the conclusion that the money is missing. Until we get the receipts, the money is missing. Period. And as a matter of fact, you can't tell the Jamaican people nothing. You can't fix it. You cannot fix it. We will continue to maintain our belief that until we get the receipts, until the Auditor General gets the receipts and certify those receipts to be accurate in the amount of money that was spent and do what she does, the money is missing. We don't know where the money there. We don't know where the use for. We don't know who get the money. We don't know if they get too much money. We don't know. We don't know.
Really saying that for the past 9 to 11 years, they have been writing, they have been messaging, they have been doing all of those things, and nothing has been forthcoming. That's my interpretation.
And if that is the case, the respective MDAs are more than culpable because they know that these things are outstanding and they choose not to submit them. Why aren't they submitting them?
So how can the JLP defend that? How can the JLP come out and defend such sloppiness? Make it make sense, people.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness admits the mass.
Make it make sense. Now people may get the next clip, you know. Mighty God of Daniel. Why may I tell you? Hey, I love you know. Hey, keep them coming. Me get the next clip. How the JLP defend getting 40 notices? I mean, after year 2, you know, fix things. And this is the government that is competent in their operations. Audits are very important. This is our tax dollars. Where is the money?
Massive pay increase was unfair.
Greatest unfairness that we have diverted resources from other areas in which we could have spent it.
Wait must say?
Prime Minister Andrew Holness admits the massive pay increase was unfair.
Greatest unfairness that we have diverted resources from other areas in which we could have spent it.
Yo, y'all is funny, man. Yo, y'all chop that up real good, man. Y'all is funny, man. Let's continue.
That is alright, so fine. That is the real question. So if they are not submitting them, isn't it fair to say that some of it cannot be accounted for?
Well, I don't know if some, probably is most.
Okay.
What are they? Marvin? Marvin is not a prophet. Which Marvin? I talk about Marvin Edgar? Vernal? I didn't know Marvin was a prophet.
For 9 years. So you're telling me that Andre Stevens having partner draw TV, and every single time when you go to file your taxes, them ask you how you travel every day, where you use and travel, you can't tell them.
No receipt. No receipt.
No.
You not collect one receipt.
No receipt.
People them money.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know why the chopper them get locked up? Who know why the chopper them get locked up? Because they can't provide receipt for them assets. Them can't provide receipt for the money where them have. Where the money are come from. This is why them get locked up, you know. So what the difference with the government? After 11 years, you can show with the receipt them for where the money them go. And then, you know what the auditor, because I hear the little brother come talk about say, when we put these together, we hope that the auditor moves with speed. So you give the auditor 11-year work and expect the auditor to do the work in how long. Alright, so for instance, every year when they give the auditor the report, what she's supposed to get, right? And she takes 2 months to go through it and then say, alright, this is balanced. Here we go. Here are my recommendations to make it whatever. Whatever she does, she takes 2 months. So if you give her 11 years worth of work, 2 times 11, how much? It's supposed to take the auditor 22 months if you don't audit all of the 11-year worth of work. Now, so you have to give her at least 1.5 years. At least 1.5 years, you know, to finish that, you know. Who did I think about that? Who was thinking about that? The office of the Auditor General is going to have to work overtime because of the incompetence of the leadership of the Jamaica Lawless Party. Who thought about that? What can go so?
What can go so? What can go so? What can go so?
And the people
right, I want
your money
Mr. Douglas. Sorry. Right. Just Mr. Douglas, because you have a lot of people who are watching Andre's program, and some of them don't understand certain words and terms. We have to use some simple sentences and some simple scenarios to break down where you explain to. We not get no receipt. The Auditor General not get no receipt. And we are right to no. I asked the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Ministry of Health. Oh, where the money are there for that area? Because only did get it, right? Only did get 500 million. Where they?
In simpler terms.
In simpler terms,
every single agency or department or ministry under the government of Jamaica, them send one piece of document asking for money from Ministry of Finance.
Yes.
When they send the document, let's say every agency asks for $100. When them send the money, it is our responsibility to send back where we spend it pan. If it is me send it $100, and all me ask you, you know Andre does it so well every single time. If nobody send him nothing, him send a picture. He make sure people see that the money is spent on this. So you are gonna tell me say people are send Andre money, and instead of Andre show up, say people him are taking money feed, him can show people all along, and we been a say Andre, show away what you do with the money. You go say
for 9 years. For 9 years.
For 11
we
years.
feed people. But the same people them feed still on the road.
I want to thank Mr. Wildman for joining. He has to leave now.
Big up Mr. Wildman. But in a simpler terms, people, can you imagine, like when just say a while ago, can you imagine you send me BOLO donations and me telling you say, me I go do a back to school drive for the kids them in my community. G? Alright, big up yourself, Vernon. Big up yourself. like I was saying, can you imagine when you send me money and me say, alright, listen guys, I want to raise 4,000 US. I'm gonna do a back to school drive for the kids, and I come and I show you a bunch of boxes with stuff in it, but I don't show you a receipt as to how much the stuff costs. The first thing when I go think is that me thief the money down. So why the government of Jamaica not understand that the philosophy there and that principle there? We don't trust you. We're not criminal. As far as we can say, we don't trust you no. This is why there's an audit, and we're not supposed to trust you either. You understand? Even if you are trustworthy, when it comes to money, money corrupts, and absolute money corrupts absolutely. When you have access to certain amount of money, a lot of people do without proof argument done. Thank you very much, Vernal. That is it. That is it. I have to show the people that sent me the 4,000 collectively. 4,
thank you, sir.
Sorry, the people that sent me 4,000 US. I have to show them the receipts, them adding up to 4,000 US. There's no way they're going to accept anything less. So when it comes out to the $3 trillion, we're not talking about $3,000, you know, or 300,000 or 3 million. You know. When it comes out to the $3 trillion, Zane, why haven't we got the receipts? Why hasn't the Auditor General got the receipts after 9 to 11 years? Somebody make that make sense.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
And when well-thinking Jamaicans, when well-thinking, what go on wrestling? Well, last some there. Me miss last some, you know. I wonder if last some alright. Hey, somebody reach out to last some for me now. Whoever have last some number. My number they mess up, you know. Because me get a new phone, so me not have a number, my number then gone, people. So my number then when me the things is safe for me email. Me not see them come up back. Somebody reach out to last some for me there, man. Me miss last some, man. My friend I saw chill on it. Anyway, what me I say? See, any well-thinking Jamaican would think that the money is missing, and rightfully so, and until they can provide those receipts, we are going to maintain in our mind that the money is missing. So let us see how long it's going to take the Jamaica Labour Party to provide those receipts. And I think the Jamaican people should stay upon their neck with this one. Right? Because they're going to tell us that they had like some system where slow down things. You have to say, you know, say you have a system. Right? That's slowing down. That is slow. You know, fix it. It take 11 years to fix the system. How long were you aware that the system is giving problem? This is clear negligence at its finest. Because what? You don't want us to know where the money going. Clearly, you don't want us to know where the money going. Pauline, what you do is say, Andrew no have no shame. Him shame tree dead. So no look for better from him. Boy, I have to concur. I cannot argue with that statement at all.
Man, for adding to the discussion, and I hope that you'll get the Privy Council to defend the argument.
Yes, me like Mr. Wildman. Thank you. Me don't know where you got them hours and night. You should over here some of you people. All the people listen to you, and we respect your learnedness.
All right, sir. Thank you for being
Right. So personally, I think it's beyond me how we get money, but then nobody wants to give account for it, and then all we're gonna do, we're gonna say not because we don't whatever. That are just pure semantics. If the AG been a ask for it, if the people them ask you to something, you can't submit it. Them liable to say anything.
Anything at all.
Them want to say
thank you very much, my general. I said that before. Semantics, a play of words. That's what semantics means. Facetious. That means you're trying to be tricky. You're trying to be cunning. You're trying to mislead. using wordplay. That's all they are doing.
Yes.
Until you show me the proof, say no missing. So, Madam Finance Minister, drape up who you need to drape up for sure, say, I lie, everybody I tell upon you. Prove we wrong then. If that is the case, prove we wrong. Because I see I come out strong for everybody who is anybody. Everybody I come out strong for. Check our Instagram page, people. Everybody. And
listen, we can't put Favour Williams on practice. Can't put Favour on no practice.
It's dishonest. Let me tell you why it's dishonest.
Why you can't put her on practice, Marvin? What happened?
Oh, come on, you're talking about Favour Williams. What contribution has this woman done for the education sector? If she can't manage education sector, she attend that she has handle the most important office in the parliament. The most important one. I can't say what the failing Jamaican party, who most of them, I don't know what Isaac them plan to do if and when they get elected to be the next government, because people need to go to prison.
Emotional,
with the fancy terms and the fancy class at full time for the parliamentarians who have been robbing and raping the Jamaican people. Go to prison. And that need a pan. Straight. All right.
I just return to say this thing about unaccounted and missing is that the Auditor General would have gone in and done her own internal audit.
Mm-hmm.
And because when you do you do your audit, like when you have an accountant, the accountant usually says, so where the receipt there?
Yeah.
What did you spend this on?
Yeah.
So when you cannot produce the receipt, you cannot balance your accounts because you cannot proceed. So if your failure to produce the receipts, meaning that things are unaccounted for.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what Jam says. If you do it and beat me, account for it. Because if you can't account for it, as far as we the public are concerned, the money missing.
Thank you. Man, listen, what? Come on, man. This is why I mess with Isaac. Hit me. Tell me, say the money accounted for. If it's not accounted for, it's unaccounted for. It missing. Where the receipt there? We are not going to take your word of mouth. We need documentation. Eh? Make we hear that again. People. Me glad say Isaac come back. Make we hear that again.
Prison. I mean, I want nobody come up here with no fancy terms and no fancy class at full time for the parliamentarians who have been robbing and raping the Jamaican people. Go prison. And that need a pan. Straight. All right.
I just return to say this thing about unaccounted and missing is that the Auditor General would have gone in and done her own internal audit.
Mm-hmm.
And because when you do you do your audit, like when you have an accountant, the accountant usually says, so where the receipt there? What did you spend this on? So when you cannot produce the receipt, you cannot balance your accounts because you cannot proceed. So if your failure to produce the receipts, meaning that things are unaccounted for. Doesn't matter what Jam says. If you do it and beat me, account for it. Because if you can't account for it, as far as we the public are concerned, the money missing.
I'm glad I said that, Andre.
You can't PR the thing. You can't PR this. You can't PR this.
I'm glad I said that.
Yeah. When Jesus was on the cross, there were two people, one to his left and one to his right. And Jesus said, forgive the thieves, but not the liars. That's the sermon for tonight. Good night, gentlemen. I passed my bed. It's past my bedtime.
According to Marlon Morgan, the allegations are mischievous. He says they are nothing but blatant lies being spread by members of the People's National Party and what he dubbed as surrogates in civil society.
The PNP and a few of their supporters in civil society who have been spreading misinformation are very much aware that what we have is a situation which was initially flagged in 2012-2013 financial year when the PNP was in office, where various expenditure on the part of the then government were not subjected to an external audit by the competent authority so to do, which is the Auditor General. These funds are not unaccounted for or missing. It is unbecoming of the PNP and indeed its surrogates to use the traditional as well as social media space to falsely suggest otherwise and of course mislead the Jamaican people.
He's reacting to a story carried in the Caribbean National Weekly under the headline, quote, "Outrageous. Reports find 3 trillion in unaccounted government spending in Jamaica," end quote. To clarify the situation, Mr. Morgan detailed the financial process followed by the government ministries. He says at the end of each financial year, ministries are required by law to prepare an appropriation account which outlines how the money was spent. However, the lack of an appropriation account does not mean the money is missing, nor does it mean funds are not accounted for through other measures. Mr. Morgan says the government, led by Andrew Holness, is moving to address the long-standing problem that cuts across both PNP and JLP administrations of the past.
Ministries have been directed to build capacity and prioritize their appropriations accounts so as to ensure that the Auditor General is able to audit those appropriations accounts and certify them in the shortest possible time. The Jamaica Labour Party recognizes and readily appreciates that protracted delays in the preparation and the certification of ministries' appropriations accounts require immediate and timely action, as any delay is not in keeping with what is required by law. We are moving to fix the long-standing problem.
Finance Minister Favour Williams has similarly dismissed the suggestion of missing funds as false.
On a monthly basis, monthly financials from ministries go to the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service and to the AGD, the Auditor General Department. So it is not as if there is no reporting on the financials. What the Auditor General spoke to would be the appropriation account, and these are annual report, annual financial report that go to the Auditor General.
Mahiri Stewart for Nationwide News.
Hey, wanna see anytime when I hear people say it's not as if red flag. Not as if it's not a solid ground to stand on when it comes to finances. It's either it is or it is not. It's either you have the receipt or you don't have the receipt. It's either the money is unaccounted for or it's accounted for. There's no through line when it comes to people money. When it comes to money, the thing get funny. Wanna know that already? So, wanna hear the foolishness when I come with right so.
The PNP and a few of their supporters in civil society who have been spreading misinformation are very much aware that what we have is a situation.
No, he's going to assume that the people in the public is very much aware of the intricate details within the Ministry of Finance and the different ministries where those monies went to. What an assumption.
What can go so?
Eh? What? Mighty God, I'm done here. I can't believe this. People want to hear this?
Which was initially flagged, society who have been spreading misinformation are very much aware that what we have is a situation which was initially flagged in 2012-2013 financial year.
No, this situation that he's talking about that was initially flagged, why him don't put out the information so the people can know what I'm talking about? Where is the evidence of what he speaks? You look like that party I really have a problem with evidence, you know. I'll tell you something, alright?
Something alright, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
When the PNP was in office, where various expenditure on the part of the then government were not subjected to an external audit by the competent authority so to do, which is the Auditor General.
So, in that time which he's speaking, they were not subjected to these audits. Well, if that is the case, my brother, since that you're now subjected to these situations, and your government under Andrew Honest came to us as if they were the standard of leadership, that they would do all the things right that the PNP did wrong. Why in a God's green earth and find yourself in this predicament here? Where we don't know where the money there because we don't get no receipt.
These funds are not unaccounted for or missing. It is unbecoming of the PNP and indeed its surrogates to use the traditional as well as social media space to falsely suggest otherwise.
So hold on there. Where were you when they went to attack Mark Golding? Where was he? When the JLP propaganda machine came at the PNP? Where was this man? When did that? Why never come out and say to his colleagues that this is wrong and you should not do this? Why are you spreading lies? Why you never do that? Huh?
And of course, mislead the Jamaican people.
He's reacting to a story carried in the Caribbean National Weekly under the headline, quote, outrageous.
I disband them people. Oh Lord, sorry, my bad. I disband them. Oh man, what the hell going on? I disband them. See there? National Weekly, Caribbean National Weekly. Outrageous. Report finds 3 trillion in unaccounted government spending in Jamaica. Outrageous. 9 years, 10 years, 10 years. Outrageous. It is outrageous. You should be ashamed.
Reports find 3 trillion in unaccounted government spending in Jamaica, end quote. To clarify the situation, Mr. Morgan detailed the financial process followed by the government ministries. He says at the end of each financial year, ministries are required by law to prepare an appropriation account which outlines how the money was spent. However, the lack of an appropriation account does not mean the money is missing, nor does it mean funds are not accounted.
The lack of an account for the money does not mean the money is missing. Well, sir, what does that mean for us that don't know what to do with the money? It is safe for us to assume until otherwise proven that the money missing. It does not mean. This is how UNA operate. This is how UNA operate. How can you definitively say it's misinformation when you have not given us any information? Yo.
What can go so? What can go so? Hey, who mess is this?
Oh, man, is this? Yo, all them people get position in the government. How, Sway? How? How did they qualify to become ministers of government? With these weak ass arguments. Oh my good bro. We have no information as the public. The only information we have is the Auditor General don't get the report that much she get. Therefore, she don't know where the money there because she don't know how it's spent. She don't know.
Account does not mean the money is missing, nor does it mean funds are not accounted for through other measures. Mr.
Oh, so we should trust the other measures that you account the money for. So what you're telling us that you know where the money is and how the money was spent, but we don't need to know. The Auditor General doesn't need to know. So if the Auditor General doesn't know and we don't know, we should be of the same position that you are without the information that you know that the money is not missing. We should trust you. Man, if you don't go sit down somewhere.
Hey, who mess is this? Oh, man, is this?
Don't go sit down somewhere.
Morgan says the government led by Andrew Holness is moving to address the long-standing problem that cuts across both PNP and JLP administrations of the past.
Okay, so you want to take comfort in that it's a problem for the PNP in the past. Why is that? Aren't you supposed to be the standard? Isn't the Prime Minister campaigned under that he is the government for the people that will do things the right way because he knows the wrong way how it's been done? So why is it that the same long-standing problem that the PMP has, according to them, why is it that they have the same problem now for 10 years? Make it make sense. Somebody needs to call me, you know. This is the call-in show, and I've been on for 1 hour and 34 minutes. And I've been laying down the information, and nobody has called me. I can't believe. I can't believe.
Ministries have been directed to build capacity and prioritize their appropriations accounts so as to ensure that the Auditor General is able to audit those appropriations accounts and certify them in the shortest possible time. So as to ensure that the Auditor General is able to audit those appropriations accounts. Ministries have been directed to build capacity and prioritize their appropriations accounts so as to ensure that the Auditor General is able to audit those appropriations.
So people, yo, when I have to listen to them people, they are good enough. Hear what the man said.
So as to ensure that the Auditor General is able to audit the capacity and prioritize their appropriations of the past. Ministries have been directed to build capacity and prioritize their appropriations accounts so as to ensure
the ministries have now been instructed to prioritize getting those reports to the Auditor General. So I have one idiot question to ask. Are you admitting that they were not prioritizing it? Are you admitting that they were not instructed before to prioritize it? So you're admitting to negligence. Hey, we could have been a lawyer. You know, so we need to go back to school. We need to go to college, you know. We could have been a lawyer. Because this man tie up for himself. You are telling us that they have been instructed to prioritize getting those reports to the Auditor General. So who was responsible before? Who was supervising these agencies within the government to say, wait a minute. Oh, them reporting a reach a 2-year gone, you know? Wagwan. Oh, is there anybody responsible for that? Is there anybody responsible for supervising and pressuring those people for sending the reports? Oh, according to the gentleman on Panaja TV. What's his name again? The young man, his name Ishmael Douglas. According to Ishmael Douglas, you guys get 3 letters a year to prioritize those documents. So again, this is negligence. This is sloppy governance. You guys did this on purpose. You guys have been negligent on purpose. It says a lot about your governing skills as a government. That you don't prioritize sending important financial reports to the Auditor General as to how our money is spent for the last 9 to 11 years.
What can go so?
Mighty God.
That the Auditor General is able to audit those appropriations accounts and certify them in the shortest possible time.
Him have the audacity to talk about the Auditor General certify them in the shortest possible time when you took the longest possible time to give her the report them. Hey, how would I be there? Hey,
who mess is this?
Oh, man.
Oh, man, is this?
Who that brother ya people? How him name? What name? What that brother ya name? Who him? Eh? Who is this guy? This guy is unbelievable. Spokesperson of the JLP task force, Marlon Morgan. You know what I'm saying? You know me not gonna say no. I'm gonna left that alone. I'm gonna left that alone. Let's continue. And this bun them people, see that? That story in a Florida bun them. More disgrace is coming. Disgraceful set of blouse and skirt, you know. I can't, brother, man, lame. Man, I'm embarrassed, you know. Man, I'm embarrassed with that.
And next week, Thursday, Christmas Day, for an English class over context matters about missing, unaccounted for, and can't find the receipts, and not doing your job for 11 years.
11 years. 11 years. Eh?
What can go so?
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Let me put it in context, guys. And I can say this with my chest. Every single ministry has an internal audit unit. Every ministry. Before the Auditor General comes in, the internal auditors go in first. And if it is that something is wrong, the Auditor General will then come in. I can tell you, Auditor General go a whole heap of ministry.
Breaking news, Jamaica.
Alright. People, that first part there, you tell me one thing in the comment section. Seeing as nobody now go call me. No, after 1 hour and something, nobody now go call me. No. Let's get to the next part of this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I heard the breaking news about the TikToker last night. Alright? Remember, like, share, subscribe. And it's noteworthy the response from Marvin. I think he raised, I think both of them, Douglas, Jamil, Ishmael, and Marvin raised great points about TikTok. Very good points about TikTok. You understand? So let's hear what they have. We'll take out them too small half ice cream because and Jonas can always stay up because them responsible for all of these demonic things that are going on in Jamaica right now. Alright, as far as the prophets are concerned, and thus saith the Lord. Let me just say that. Thus saith the Lord. When it comes to the spiritual wickedness in Jamaica, high places. Alright, and that has been exposed by the prophets. But let's hear this.
I can tell you, Auditor General go a whole heap of ministry.
Breaking news, Jamaica. Breaking news.
My Route Online is a web-based route planner, perfect
Hey, advert them stink.
with any level of complexity.
Sure. Yeah, but with the music. Now. Breaking news.
Another TikToker tonight. Another TikToker that goes by the name Bosshead. It is confirmed that Bosshead was shot up tonight whilst on the live multiple times. I'm gathering that he was shot about 10 times.
My
Jamaica.
God.
What?
Bosshead.
Bosshead
is another TikToker who is famous on ranking in Jamaica. I'm confirming that he was shot approximately 10 times. We don't know the status of his situation, but I'm being told as we speak that producer, if you can get a picture of Bosshead to post, but Bosshead was shot up.
Now, me, if I already didn't have reservations about TikTok, let me just say my reservations I've thrown them through the window. I'm not using TikTok anymore. Yeah, I have no interest in TikTok whatsoever. I've listened to Sister Carrie Ann video on what is happening on TikTok. It's spiritual. It's not just as it seems, and these are blood sacrifices. All right. This is demonic entities that is swirling all around TikTok. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of this. A lot more of it. Alright? Trust me.
And I gather that his birthday would be tomorrow.
Today would be his birthday.
He was shut up just now.
Today.
On his live.
Oh no.
Jamaica, but another TikToker has
I have a good message for you.
become a casualty. It is the whole talk on TikTok right now. It's the biggest talk on TikTok right now.
For those who are listening, Andre, firstly, let me just say, I don't know the situation. I don't know if he's deceased as yet. But my heartfelt condolences to the family. If he is in critical condition, then we empathize and we pray for speedy recovery. That's one. Two, I said it about a week and a half
before Marvin continue. You know, nowadays when I hear people have lost their life, my train of thought is different from it was in maybe 4 months ago. When I hear somebody being killed or they pass away, the first thing I think about is their soul. Did they give their life to Christ? That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Because eventually all of us are gonna die in a pit. You understand? Is what position we're in when we actually die. That's the most important thing. Where do we stand with the Most High? Are we in the book of life? Is our names written down there? Is that part secure? That is what really comes to my mind. That's the first thing that actually comes to my mind. It's sad that the person passed away and everything, but even if they passed away, the comforting thing would be, yes, they have given their life to the Most High, which means they're good. They're really good. If they have done that. If they haven't done that, now there's where I get sad. That's what I get really sad about. You understand? Because there's no coming back from that. You can't reverse that. That is forever. That's for eternity. You get me? Well, let's continue. You're Marvin, I say.
Go and read his channel that if they don't ban TikTok in Jamaica, there are many more TikTokers that are going to lose their lives because a lot of persons are angry. And it started from the incident in, I think, Florida with the World Dog and the others. It's just a spiral of events just keeps happening. And people, the Jamaicans who are on TikTok are not over. Most of them are not doing anything constructive. And when you listen to the talks during the daytime and the utterances hurled at each other, I am saying it to you again. Jamaica, me telling you now, I think I joke me make, we are a sad state. You don't hear of no other country where their TikTokers are at each other like that. You know hear what I'm telling you, say? You hear what I'm telling you, say?
That is a TikToker Jamaica that was shot multiple times.
But Marvin, I don't think TikTok is the real issue, I don't think
it's not.
Itself,
No, you see, people, you have to be careful. You have to be careful what kind of name you take on. You can imagine somebody have the name, a nickname named El Chapo. When you know say El Chapo is widely known for one thing: criminality. Why would you name yourself a name that brings on a negative connotation? Why would you do that? Huh? Why? What is worse than that is naming a child Jesus Christ when they know only one Jesus Christ? It's like you just an ox forget damned by the universe. Now this a man gonna name himself Boss Head. Seriously? Not no good about one name when you Boss Head, you know. Not at all no good about that. In the street, one thing you think about. You think about a criminal. You think about somebody that's probably a shooter. Somebody that probably unalive people before. I'm not saying that this gentleman or this youth where they do that. But just I say the name make you think about them type of something. You feel what I deal with? I think America ban TikTok, you know. Sure. I think America ban TikTok. But my point is, why would you take on? Yo, me no want no man call me no Dan. No man can call me no Dan, you know. Yo, Bolo, yeah, me Dan. No, I'm not your mother. God am my Dan, and God should be your Dan too. You know me is not no Dan. Me no run nothing, and God run everything. You understand? Me no have them type of influence there. So don't give me no want that energy there, none at all. Yeah, so you to like, I want, what you say father? No, me no your father. I God I father. I call God father. If you need help, I may need to call upon.
It's not TikTok, but it's who's using it and
it's the best source that we get help. That is the ultimate father. If you don't have a physical father, call upon God. No call me no father.
What we're using it for.
What's going on? Zane, don't call me no father. Don't call me no father, brother. No, I'm good pan that. Don't call me no father. Don't call me no Dan. Don't call me no killer. Call me no killer. Don't call me these things. You remember good. A regular me have to carry. You know you have some little street cat. So listen to me, you know, man. Yeah, but I appreciate you don't address me that way. You understand? Yeah, me's just a regular civilian. He's a law-abiding citizen. Feel me I deal with? Yeah, man. So, until the law becomes lawless, we're going to follow the law. The biggest law we're going to try to follow and do our best to follow God's law. Because God's law is the highest law, innit? Because man law can't corrupt, you know. Because they want to have the people and we claim to say them love. Them love little people and they want to have sexual relations with little people and they want to put that in as law in America. One of the things that when they want to try to put in under the Democrat them, good. Which we know now got man that Trump, good. I'm just saying I have to throw that in there. See? Those people want to put it law where they can have sexual intercourse with your babies, your minors. Under the law now, they are called pedos. But now they want to make it a law that you're discriminating against their sexual preferences. I want thing me know, me have no pitney. I God alone can go save them people, you know. If they touch me pitney, you know. God is the only force who could have stopped me and humble me. You know, me not even want to talk. Let me continue.
In Jamaica, and if we don't stop, we're gonna have a serious. We're gonna have many more.
Now go stop it. We're gonna go somewhere else with the foolishness.
So what are we going to do? What is the solution? Let's talk about solution. What are the solution? Because the truth is, you know, if you ban it, then these guys who are being distracted from doing other evil things, they are now going to find evil to do.
They are paid from TikTok, you know. People make money from TikTok, you know.
Yeah, we know that, and the good people are going to suffer for the bad.
Hey Ishmael, Mr. Douglas, if you come across this this clip, we now attack you. But you see, what it profit a man to gain the world and lose his own soul? So because you make money on TikTok, it is worth risking the continuation of people being unalived on their life. If you find say TikTok really has a spiritual darkness around it, and the result is these live sacrifices happening on live, people's soul being taken on live. Why would we encourage it in Jamaica? Do you know that TikTok has a different algorithm in certain countries than in this area in the Western world? Why you think America banned TikTok? TikTok, in my opinion, is being used as a tool to further enhance the destruction of our youth worth. Yes. The algorithm of TikTok in the Western world dumbs down. It perpetuates the dumbing down of our kids in this hemisphere. In other countries, Asian countries in particular, the type of videos that those kids see is not the videos that we put out. And I think that is being done on purpose. Because they know they want their kids to be the ones building robots. They want us to be the ones wearing the clothes that they make while we unalive each other on lives. While we talk about each other's mothers. While we threaten each other on live to, probably get imprisoned, like the one we allegedly get imprisoned the other day because him show clip in the video. Bro, I'm trying to figure out some of these dudes online, man.
Hey, who mans is this?
I swear to God, bro.
Who mans is this?
You don't have a license firearm. You're not a businessman. You're a TikToker. You live in a ghetto, allegedly. And you show on live television, live rounds. Why you think the police not gonna lock you? But that's an axe. It's like, it literally is like a spirit of craziness, a demonic spirit take over these people when they nip on TikTok. So I don't understand it, man. It's weird, man.
Food, a people's livelihood that you're stopping, it's a delicate balance.
So what do we do? Because it is now out of control and they're waiting to do these things online.
As far as me concerned, everybody just bad mind people in the TikTok workplace.
No, but that's not a solution, Ishmael. The man asks you, what should we do? Your statement is that them should the people just bad mind. Bro, it's not just bad mind, bro. Bro, this deeper than bad mind, bro. This deeper than bad mind. You can see.
Right, but I'm saying a solution to an ongoing problem. Now, this is not one incident.
Yes.
Two, this is about 3 or 4, and it involves Jamaicans on live.
Yes.
On live.
On live being
on live.
We will hear what happened.
Having that you believe that you need to shut it down.
What do you mean if you believe? Then listen, I'm gonna say this, I would not want them to do that because there are good people like yourself, Andre, and other credible TikTokers who are doing constructive things with the app, right? Who are really making a bread, or not even not making a bread, that are really encouraging people on a day-to-day basis, are bringing solid and good content to people. But we have a set of Jamaicans who they don't have any purpose to live. Like they get up every day, and when you listen to the discussions being had on their platform, it is the scum of the earth. It is the worst of the worst.
True,
they talk nothing will make sense over there, nothing.
True,
and we glorify these people. We keep parties with them. We highlight them as icons. You have young people who wants to be like them.
Yes, they have become the role models. These youth, they see on TikTok and the social media influencers, they have become the role models. One of the reasons why hey, let me tell you something. If this world should carry on for more than 50 more years, I'm probably not gonna be alive for 50 more years. I don't know. I'm not calling on nothing on myself. I'm just saying. The way how things are going, the way how things are going on the earth. If things were normal, I really don't want to have no children. Not in this environment. If I do, my kids are not gonna have telephones. My kids are not gonna have computers. I'm talking about when they're 18, they can have that. I want to carry my kids into the woods. I want to grow my kids off the grid. You understand what I'm saying? Self-learn. I'm talking about homeschool. I'm talking about all the things that I did not do when I was a youngster with my dad. Everything. All right? Hunting, everything. Farming, everything. Things you can do to survive without the world and technology. All of those things. Yeah. Because that is going to be the skill that our children are going to need to survive what is coming. To be self-sufficient is going to be, a person that is self-sufficient is going to be a trillionaire in value 10 years from now. A person that is self-sufficient, that does not need a system, is going to be a king 10 years from now. Because the system is trying to create people that is more and more dependent on the system so they can have power. So if you are not dependent on the system and you can stand on your own 10, you're a king. You're a queen. How do you do that? You got to build communities of people like this that are self-sufficient, that can defend themselves, that are also smart enough to use technology for their own benefit in defense. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? So, it's unfortunate, man. It really is unfortunate what happened to this young man. It really is.
Criminal stuff. And you can, and Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister, gonna say by popular demand.
Hold on. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about that situation with the TikToker. Let me know what y'all think, man. Yeah, we R.I.P. Rest in peace. Condolences to the family, man. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Whew. Stuff. Let's get to this last part right here, man. Because he really went in.
The people, we were hardworking. Now all we have is a bunch of young men, right? To the length of Jamaicans in their country back in the days.
Yeah.
To add to the people and murder tally. Every flipping where we go, we are a disgrace.
Lord have mercy.
Supermarket.
Lord have mercy. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, Marvin went on a tangent about Jamaica. I'm not even gonna say nothing, because a lot of the things he said I totally agree with. I'm just gonna let it play, and I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna post it, because I want to hear you and your reaction. What do you think about what Marvin Edgar said in this clip? Let's go.
It over there. You know, people in good country, and the police have to shoot them. Police have to shoot them. To add to the people and murder tally. Every flipping where we go, we are a disgrace. The Jamaica that I know, people used to do everything to get Jamaicans in their country back in the days. Because we were a credible set of people. We were hardworking. Now all we have is a bunch of young men, right, to the length and breadth of Jamaica, with pants right under them backside and dig out their hand mickle, they on TikTok, a chat garbage, and the young ladies are only interested in their hair, extending their ass, extending their boobs, and that is all that we now have. And we have a government who walks around, rob the country's purse, pretends that they're doing something for this country. And anybody who don't understand that we are in a complete mess. Take a look into our schools. We are graduating almost thousands of kids leaving school. Come July, when we have the graduation class again, 70% of the graduating class cannot read. 70%. And people think that the country is doing well. The country is doing well. You have a country where we are comfortable with foreigners wanting our teachers because we fail to pay them, but we take 300% for ourselves. Yes, and we cannot find what is the word? Unaccounted for, missing, what is the word? Outstanding. It doesn't matter which word you use. $3 trillion cannot be found. We don't see, so we have a country with no law and no order. We have a country that is putting people like Darren Limple back into the parliament, who is still before the courts. Who is still before the courts for criminal stuff. And Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister, gonna say, by popular demand, the country want them. You know why? Because we no longer have no men. We don't have no more man left in Jamaica. We don't know where Rastaman then there. We don't have be a girl we have. We don't have no more man who can march with Marvin Edgar. We don't regard the house just like Paul Boakland, Sam Sharp would have done it, and many of the Maroons. We don't have no more, everybody come on social media, and all we do is just damn talk. Tomorrow Adventists are going to go in church. What Adventists going to do tomorrow? They're going to preach about Paul and Daniel in the lion's den while the country is falling apart. We don't see Pentecostal, Baptist, Adventists, everybody come together. People who say that they're holding up the moral values of Prince Emmanuel. Emotional damage. Demonic forces that are plaguing our society, and people still think that Jamaica is beautiful. Sick.
It is same way, man.
Jamaica will never be beautiful. Jamaica will never be beautiful with the 63 people we have up in that parliament. Jamaica will never be beautiful with a bastardized constitution that only works for the rich. Jamaica will never be beautiful when we constantly have garrison politics that divide the Jamaican people.
Roses. Oh my God.
When on dismantle the garrisons in Jamaica, when Tivoli and Jungle can hook up and understand that we are all Jamaicans and we're not separated by color. When we can have that, you will have back Jamaica. Remember me telling you that. When we can hold people who thief the country money accountable and go to prison, we will have back Jamaica. Promise me that.
It's very unfortunate because this is in the space of what, a month, less than 2 weeks, Andre. Another TikTok, less than 2 weeks, another TikTok on live, coupled with the fact that a glaring robbery happened, and the perpetrators used the same medium to save their lives. It's very unfortunate. So I really think they see it as a tool to either save their life or to do whatever they're doing. I don't know, man.
Not yet. Hey, on the top, pretty top. It's not yet. 400 gangs in Jamaica. 400. Want to get up and start right from 1 to 400. I want to see how many gangs. 400 gangs in the country. And you know what the Ministry of National Security had the audacity to tell we? That 298 of them are active. How the hell do you know that they're active? How do you know that they are active? How do you know that 298 gangs are active? And we cannot solve crime in the country? You think that easy something when you can stand up in a Spanish?
No, I'm telling you, I had what he just said a while ago. I always ask myself that question: how in the world does the government know to an accurate count how much gangs are operating in Jamaica? Is it that you are observing them? Is it that you're tracking them? And if that's the case, if you're tracking them and observing them, you know the illegal stuff that they're doing. Why haven't they been arrested? Why haven't they been apprehended? Why haven't they been confronted? These are the questions I ask myself sometimes. I don't be saying nothing, but I be thinking, wait a minute, how in the world? This nigga's, he said what? There's this amount of gangs, and so You know exactly how much gangs are operating? You know all the gangs? So you got a gang list. And you have not... There's no operation going on. You know how the FBI and the CIA, how they do operations? And they clamp down on people at some point? Oh, see, somebody's... Hey, I'm telling you, Jamaicans know everything about these politicians. Somebody said something about Horace Chang and Mobe. Alright? I'm not even going to repeat it. Alright? I'm not even going to repeat it. I don't know nothing about these people. I am just like asking myself genuine questions. Because I am perturbed. I am confused when I hear them say stuff like that. How do you know this? Is the eye of Jamaica working or not? But let Marvin continue to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Let him cook.
You know what I'm saying?
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him
400 gangs in the country. And you know what the Ministry of National Security had the audacity to tell we? That 298 of them are active. How the hell do you know that them active? How do you know that they are active? How do you know that 298 gangs are active? And we cannot solve crime in the country? And we cannot solve crime in the country? You think that easy something when you can stand up in a Spanish town? You can stay in Spanish town and watch a young man just walk up to another one and put bullets into him right outside the gas station at broad daylight and just put the hood over him head and just run across the streets? Run across the streets? And then you want to stop people like me and tell me that, sir, wind down the back glass, open the trunk, license and registration. Yeah, you think that's how you solve crime? You think that's how you solve flipping crime in Jamaica? Eh? When you can lock up these criminals and you send them...
The Jamaica eye is not working.
Jesus Christ, not even about to get him started on that.
I'm going to say this to you. The day when our Prime Minister refused, when our Prime Minister and that woman, Kamina Johnson-Smith, the Foreign Minister, the woman who is in charge of our Foreign Affairs Minister, when they refused to take the 400,000 cameras that South Korea was offering us, I hope you will remember that day. South Korea was offering Jamaica. It was a gift. It was a decision to take 400,000 cameras. Those cameras were supposed to strategically place right across the length and breadth of Jamaica for us to see the criminal activities. But you know what? Of course you can't do that. Just like that is why our Prime Minister can boldly come publicly tell we, so we know who the criminals are. We know who the gunmen are. And nobody...
What do you think about... Marvin, what do you think?
The country does nothing about that.
What do you think about arming our regular citizens?
Oh, you mean that every law-abiding citizen in the country should have a license firearm at this point?
I've been saying it.
Every law. All right, so I'm going to ask you something. Why is it okay for white people and black Americans to of course have this? And people in England and Canada and all, why is it they should be privileged to protect their homes and families? Why should we hear people talk about, you're idiot, you can't give every Jamaican gun, what do you think you're going to have, the wild west? Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something. Every Jamaican have cutlass and knife in the yard. Are we walking up and chopping up each other? Aren't those weapons? Are we idiots? But what you know what would have happened? These criminals would have think twice when they shoot and walk up in our community. Because at this point, every single neighbor have a gun. What do you think would have happened?
Shoot them back. That's what I think.
But instead,
I'm going to make a promise.
But listen to it. Listen to it. Listen who are protected.
Of Justice, I'm going to fine tune my personal motion because I wrote it already, and I will give him to put a private member's motion in Parliament so that everybody can have a gun.
No, this is a very, very serious issue with them just raised a while ago. But before we tap into that, Wayne said, Bolo, can or do you believe anything anyone in this government says? The trust of the government in my book has been eroded, but my trust tree is not very tall. So it doesn't take a lot. For me, you have to operate on a very strict level of integrity for me to continue to trust you. You see, let me tell you something about me. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Every single person. Once you show me who you are, I believe you the first time. Once the trust is eroded, it's almost impossible to repair. That's just me. That's just me. Alright? And because I am like that, I am not offended when people don't trust me. I rather you not trust me. I rather you have cameras everywhere in your house, so your camera them can see everything when we do. That way, you can't tell one lie for me say, oh, me did take up something me never take up. I don't trust you, and I don't want you to trust me either. I rather you not. This is how my mind works. So, when I see the man them say the camera them now work, it's like, I'm like, what? So what about maintenance? So you guys put in a system without any maintenance of the system. You didn't train anybody. There wasn't somebody that was called down from overseas to train these people. You guys did none of that. You just started it and put them up there. And this is good governance. This is good management. This is who can run a country that operate in these ways. These are all red flags to tell you that these people are not ready for governance. And that is why the country is in the state that it's in. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
But say, when you put Marvin again at Parliament, and what's up with Jamaica?
Or something. But
put me in the Parliament. Put me in there. Put Marvin in there.
It can't be a case where every single time we are fret. Alright, so me there now. And when me ready for my yard, me afraid for my yard. But if me a piece of old lion for me, no boy now come run up on me. A bus shot in him clat, you see?
Hello, listen to me. Do you know how I feel when I sit and listen to foreigners when I was in Antigua?
No, yeah. So let me get back to that part, guys. I have had this same stance when it comes to owning a gun in Jamaica. Now, as somebody that is I'm a sinner. As a sinner, my mindset is, oh yeah, everybody needs to own a gun in Jamaica. Why not? It would deter the criminals them from wanting to run up on everybody, because I know you alone have one gun. These criminals prey on the weak because them have something for their possession that they know most of the population don't have, unless they're into something illegal, right? So if you change that, if you give legit businessmen the proper training, right? So them can own them own firearms, so they can protect them family and them property and them life. And the ladies them for own them gun too. The ladies have been targeted. Ladies are always targeted. What you mean? Some man we are go figure touch our some little girl and them something there. Yo, and some woman because them think them fragile and weak. Them forget burn. Them forget burn. Yes. Man, we are going to rob all one look old man. Him forget burn. Mama fi have all one nice tutu. Well effective. You understand? Yes. Yes. Not here. Not here. Yeah, man. But now when it comes on to being a religious person now and being a child of God, you know, say gun thing we can't work with. I got our protector. I got our shield, our butler. God has that hedge around us. Remember when they go after Pastor Peter Chambers and him tell him story and he go and click on him head? Yes, that type of protection that we are talking about. Yeah, man. No weapon formed against God's children shall prosper. If God don't allow it, it will not happen. It won't happen. That type of power the most time. But, you know, if you want just a regular person where I want to see them understand the stance of the guns, you know, I get it. Arm up the people, why not?
This week, and I sat and listened to persons who wanted to come back home, who are scared of coming back home. Scared of coming back home. Huh? You know how me feel when me that Bahamas and talk to Jamaicans who want to come back in the yard for Christmas, but scared to come in the yard. But you know who are protected? Every politician. And guess what happened? Something the norm. Every important people in Jamaica who gets unalived, police, Gleaner lady, everybody. It doesn't take a week to solve that crime. It does not take a week to solve the crime and find the criminals who are responsible for unaliving important people in Jamaica. But we still have the common criminals who are unaliving how much hundreds of Jamaicans per day. But what they are protected by politicians who pay for their legal fees, who get them out and get them come up on the streets because them are we done. You think that our politicians don't know the criminals? Not until you put people like a Marvin Edgar in the parliament. They watch me. Because it's time for Jamaica to have a deliverer. Somebody who can deliver the people and stop playing anarchism with the people. Somebody who can make the justice fair across the board. When you do that for love of Andrew Wallace then go home with how much police at night time. Yeah? Every MP go home with how much police and with them big old fat gun on them side. Them and their families are protected for life. And there is a rule in the street. Don't touch politicians. You never know someone law out there. You never know someone rule out there. Don't touch politicians. Every gunman know that. You don't touch police and you don't touch politicians. That is why when you do touch one of them, in a no time you find emotional. Let me tell you this,
People who can call me and confirm this street law. Me never know about this. I never know about this. If you know this to be true, anybody in the chat, that there is a street law that says don't touch police or politician. Put one in the chat. Make me hear that again.
Big old fat gun on them side. Them and their families are protected for life. And there is a rule in the street. Don't touch politicians. You never know someone law out there. You never know someone rule out there. Don't touch politicians. Every gunman know that. You don't touch police and you don't touch politicians. That is why when you do touch one of them, in a no time you find the criminals. I do not even know a street code. Let me tell you this, I don't know about nobody. They are 40 years old. 40! And I am sick and tired of watching how my Jamaican citizens are being treated. Every flipping year, you can mark the X right now. 1,500 Jamaicans will be unalived. Just put that in your head. Every year, 1,500 until we change the damn system. 1,500 unalived.
For me though, I think it's time. It's time we look at not just our legislation, but look at how we look at these particular types of crime, because the perpetrators who are doing these things they are cowards, because I don't like them to come face you and do what them do. Them come close to you and them squeeze to and them run off sort of thing. So they aren't even proper marksmen, you know, and that says a lot. Yeah. But I personally believe that we need to look at how the FLA grants license firearm licensing to.
Lord have mercy, people. I know somebody attack you all the time and nobody now hear me. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to spend the time with me here on this platform, hearing me out. It was my desire, of course, to have you, have people call in. But if they're not available, what am I gonna do? I have just to continue with the show, innit? I believe this was a good show. Again, there's a lot of things I could talk about because this government is the government that keeps on giving. They operate in such a sloppy manner that as a content creator and somebody that covers the politics in my country, I have a world of content that I can go over. All right. I think we touched on Horace Chang. We touched on Marissa Dalrymple. We touched on the Integrity Commission. Andre Stevenson, Isaac, they are the main ones. The DPP, Favour Williams' name came up. Horace Chang as well, like I said, and Mr. Hollis. The lady on the side there with the phone, you guys did not participate. Oh my God, the callers! You guys did not participate, man.
That is funny, honey.
Why y'all don't do me like that, man?
That's funny.
Up, man.
Oh my God, that is funny.
I can't believe y'all stood me up, man. See, if I was in the mood, I would just call random people. That's what I'm gonna start. I'm gonna just call random people. I'm like, hey, so what's up? What do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But before we actually go, before we actually go, I really wanna read this to you guys. I really want to read this to you guys and share this with you. Google Psalms, I believe it's 37. Yeah, Psalms 37 be hit different, man. And this verse I think we should carry into this should be Jamaica's national verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Jamaica national anthem. Yes, let's go here. Oh yeah, let me read this first. Oh yeah, we're gonna go through this. I think we need to do this. I think I need to start doing this every live stream. I think we need to remember these words. Jamaica national anthem. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thine mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth, be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us, the weak to cherish. Give us vision, lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth, be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. It says here in September 1961, it was announced that the competition for the words of the national anthem would be judged in the first instance. The successful script would then be published and a contest for the music in train. Nearly 100 entries for the words were received, and it was subsequently announced on March 17th that the competition for the words of the national anthem would close on Saturday, March 31st, 1962. This is the national pledge. Before God, people, this nation never left out God. We never left out God. God was always at the center of everything for us. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, in the service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of what? The whole human race. Come on, man. Do I need to read that again? Do I need to read that again? It says, before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body. To pledge the loyalty and love of my heart, the spirit, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the mind, right? Physical, mental, and spiritual, right? Loyalty of my heart, that's the spirit. Wisdom and courage of my mind, that's your mind, your mental. Strength and vigor of my body, the physical. In the service of my fellow citizens, my brothers and sisters of Jamaica. I promise to stand up for justice. I think the people in government need to read this over. I promise to stand up for justice. All right, Wayne. Brotherhood and peace. To work diligently and creatively. Diligently and creatively. To think generously and honestly. So that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty. Is Jamaica beautiful right now? Is state of Jamaica, is Jamaica beautiful right now? Jamaica is a rotten apple. Rotten right now. We have went against the pledge. Increasing beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. How we live amongst each other. Fellowshipping. That's why there's no prosperity, because we have taken out God out of it and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Jamaica has that charge. That's why we are special to the Most High. We are the apple, but we have become rotten. We are the greatest influencers of culture in the world. This little island right here, so. But we have allowed the world to influence us, to move away from our own culture. Psalms 37 said, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. You hear that? Trust in the Lord and do good, so thou shalt dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. God, I will take care of we. Right? Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Jamaica, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. This is our line right here now. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way and joyless. People, fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass and joyless and in government. Don't worry about them, and that the Bible said. Just rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Don't nobody worry. Don't fret, don't be in fear. Cease from anger. Don't make unjoyless make you get dark. Sin and forsake wrath, because vengeance is only of the Lord. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Do not take it upon yourself to bring down this government. Physically, no. Trust in God. Leave it up to God. Hear me I tell you now? Make God guide you as to what to do. Do God's will and everything will fall into place. May I tell you? For evildoers shall be what? Cut off. For evildoers shall be what? Cut off. This is not my word. This is thus saith the Lord. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Let me say that again. But those that wait upon the Lord shall what? Inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. In our short space of time, ladies and gentlemen, the wicked shall not be. Just a little while, man. Thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The meek shall what? Inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in what? The abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth, and joyless and in government. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Hallelujah. Mighty God. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and joyless government, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. That I people when we are taught the truth. They want to tear we down and kill with. Some of them want to kill with. Right? Some of them send spiritual attack. It says their sword shall enter in their own hearts. My God. Their sword shall enter in their own hearts and their bow shall be broken. No attack when they come with shall touch the children of the Most High. Want to hear that? Hear? Alright. It says a little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. Jesus, hey. For it says a little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of a man of many wicked. So you tell me, say, the Bible says the little that a righteous man has, the little bit of him having, right, is better than the many that are better than the riches of the many wicked. So you have wicked people, and what if a wicked people combine together? What them have is not better than what one righteous man have. Want to think about that? It says, for the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. The Lord knoweth the day of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. See? Hold on there. May I have a call back? Can't take a call right now. Alright? It says, the Lord knoweth the days. No. There's some reach. It says, they shall what? Oh, where is so far? Yeah. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be over. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. Mighty God. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as fat of lambs. And they shall they shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away. You want it more clear than that? The wicked borrow it and pay it not again, but the righteous shew it mercy and give it. The wicked borrow it and pay it not again. Hey, you have some wicked man from the earth that stays over you know. Who borrow like them and they never pay back. And they never give nothing. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they shall be cursed of him shall be cut off. Yeah. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, which means he might make mistake, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hands. I have been young, and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil, do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are perceived forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue taketh his tongue, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. See all that people when we talk about the pastor and the prophet, them come and talk about this and that. You hear what the Bible say? The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. When Pastor Peter Chambers and all the other prophets, them Mark Stewart and all of them, what them come talk about every day? What they say? No judgment they gonna talk about. It says the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his God is in his heart, not in his steps. It says, none of his steps shall slide. The wicked the wicked watcheth the righteous, and seeketh to slay him. So you have the evildoers them a watch, and they want to take you down. Always, the Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. So the Lord will protect his servants. Wait on the Lord and keep his way. He shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. But you have to wait for the Lord, because the vengeance is of the Lord. It is not your place to remove the wicked people. It is the Lord's place. So we have to be obedient, or we should be obedient in that regard. I have seen the wicked in great power and spread himself like a green bay tree. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. But the transgressor shall be destroyed together, and the end of the wicked shall be cut off. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. and he shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. People, trust in God. God will help us, deliver us from the wicked and save us from them just because we trust in him. Big up Sherman Williams. People, the word is love here. Big up 143 people that are still here listening until the end. It's your brother BOLO V&R. I'll see you on the next one, alright? Peace and blessings. Oh, somebody wanna call me a while ago. I wonder if the one person who said you want to call in and show. Hey, can you imagine that? I couldn't take it, but they might call me straight. Let me find out. Hold on the people. Let me find out. That number look familiar still. That number look like one number person I know. Number look like somebody I know. But yeah, man. I probably have to keep a show tomorrow when I hear from you. Hello? Yeah, who's this? You call? No, you called me a while ago. No, wrong number. Oh, that's the one call. You have to call me up on WhatsApp, General. You can call now. Take a call. Yeah, man, let me just take that call. I finally get somebody. I call in for the calling show. There's no way we can't take this call. As much as we have to go, we have to take that call. If I even want 10 minutes to hear what the man have to say. You see me I deal with him, so we call me up on WhatsApp. We call me up on the right WhatsApp, you know. We call me up on the right WhatsApp. You see we can copy that number and send it over one part. Yeah. That I go over, you know. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, man.
Hello?
Yeah, man. Where are some general?
Oh, yeah, man. Come and call in for the program and want to make a point. You understand?
Man, live, man. You can go ahead.
Yeah, man. Because me a 50-year-old now, and then now me really like the program, and then me say Jamaican now not really like stand a chance. So my point is, like even like in the construction where them have the whole of the mystic and them come down without proper documents, and then now as them come Jamaican now who have to end up I work with them, and when we go a foreign, if you don't have your thing right, you can't even work them thing there, you know.
So let me ask you a question. You're working at a field of construction?
Yes, sir.
And you have seen where these Mexicans come down here and them don't have proper documentation and them work?
Well, me can't tell if them really have the proper documentation, but I can't know them would have flood the site, and then as a Jamaican, you don't have no rights. You can't get none of the work, and them control the work.
So we are
understand?
So we are saying basically the government need to do better in protecting
yes, you don't have nobody to complain to, and you know right, because you would have did it as a Jamaican can't get no work, and them come in have the whole ton load of work, and you know right, you can't check out the hotel.
So we are saying, let me ask you something. So you are saying it's not that the Jamaican youth them lazy.
No man lazy, a man decide to work night and day. Yes man decide to work night and day.
Okay. So could it be possible that the Mexican them will take less money?
Well, all that can be considered, you know. because I not like we know for them system.
Right. So what you think?
Right.
Even if them a get them a take less money, right? Which
The system can mix, man. And if a Jamaican capable or can do the work, them can hand over a man say, alright, see two free hand can tire, two free hand XY and make a man can go through. But something would need to be done, you know.
have you how long have you been working in that area?
About 20 years. So.
About 20 years, so you have 50 and so from where you're about 30. Alright. So in your experience, have you seen in those areas where a Jamaican was the one that is, like the where manage the site, them are the contractor, and them are hire people?
Yes, man, like back in the time, man. Yes, man. Yeah, man.
How long ago? And have you seen any changes? Is it different now? Is it more overseas contractors?
Yes, man. It is more overseas contractors, man. Right across the board.
How long ago now that changed? You see that change there?
About 10 years.
10 years.
Back. Yeah.
That right around the time with JLP then power. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Continue, my boss. I'm just ask you some questions based off where you mentioned. So
yeah, man.
That you did call about.
Yeah, man, and then now the next point one more than areas as a true Jamaican citizen with the whole heap of laws and with the drivers them. And if you're how much a clock a night, even other day coming from Ochi, how much a clock a night, about 12 o'clock on the big straight road where a man would just do like might be 100 or 120 a man run out for you. 4 pints gone off of your license. Me see them thing there as just sinking a man in the ground because you would fight and do everything now to get your license. And there is no promotion for the poor. It's just down. Everything is just turn up in our poor people neck. Because I know like a busy time or like during the day. Late, how much o'clock at night and you don't try to reach home because remember if you drive too slow you will get Josie and fall asleep. And then now you wouldn't just drive and then police run out. 4 pints come off of your license.
Oh, so you say the penalty
harsh, man.
For driving on a late night specifically you talk about it harsh.
Yes, he harsh, man. And then now it's not like if you drive 5 years, then get some points on your license. There is nothing, no recompensation.
So you're saying based off your experience when it comes to the licensing, there's no reward, but then there's sanctions.
Exactly.
Then take away
too much pressure, man.
Then take away, but then multiply. Then I give you no incentive for doing the right things, but them charge you for doing the wrong things.
Exactly.
These are definitely things we need to look into and change. And the thing, what you think as a Jamaican, there's so many issues that we have here in Jamaica. What do you think the Jamaican people in their legal capacity should do to voice their opinions as loud as possible for change?
Well, as I said, even right now,
what we can do legally? What do you think we can do legally?
Well, remember, you guys, me see Mr. Isaac Buchanan right now, me I watch the program and I go on and the whole of the man them, right, and them have the vice. For the vice, that's why me would even just simple call about. The problem what me see in the country really is the things them is not even feel like you would print the next money like you would want at $10,000. The things they want drop. Because I don't like money now here.
Cost of living.
I don't like, and yes, cost of living. I don't like money now here because when you check overseas, a man can't even work $3,000 good a month and them a survive. So the things them too dear, man. So if a man even can get $15,000 a week, $15,000 man a whole heap of money.
Well, I wouldn't have money if the cost of living never high.
Right. Yes, $15,000 must can carry a man for a month and 2 months. But the cost of living too high. That is the biggest thing in the whole country. The cost of living too high.
Because if the value of the dollar in Jamaica was good for one,
Right.
compared to the US dollar, right?
Right.
$15,000 a month would be more than adequate.
More than adequate. More $15 a month. Good.
Say for instance, the Jamaican currency was $30 to one US. $30 Jamaican to one US. You can imagine you make $15,000 a month.
You're right, exactly. But if a man even print the money, things all go dear again.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Because then you don't understand. Cost of living one check up on man, that are the biggest thing, man. The things them too expensive. And they don't have no control price. Everybody they sell things but a boisterous price sometime, boy, may I tell you.
But can you blame them? Can you blame the people?
I understand.
Can you blame the people? Because guess what? Remember, say they have the same high cost of living. They have the same high light bill. They have the same high water bill. They have the same high rent. You understand what I say?
Yes. So and that's why I say, if the cost of living now would have cut down.
Hold on, no? You don't really hear people in Jamaica say, boy, them have mortgage to pay, a rent. You feel what I say?
Yes.
So it's like a perpetual cycle of not being able to own homes. Then I want space so you have to pay rent. Send them pity them go to school. If them brilliant, you know, say I've got to spend all extra money to try push them through. Then probably want to go somebody need to get blocking on me. Hold on. I'm gonna block that person. Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry about that, my boss. Somebody need to get blocking on my life. Hold on there. Continue talk.
You understand? Yeah, man. So them the little opinion what me have try to raise, you know. But it really tough, man. It tough.
Fish thing to real. Fish thing to real.
Yeah, chief. So just advise my opinion and make you know, say, you know, them think they kind of one way, you know.
So tell me something. What you think about the situation with the $3 trillion we're missing? Well, the $3 trillion what them say is there or whatever them say. What you think about that situation? You know about it, you read about it?
Well, me now watch and I hear from social media with them are but me not really get it go through and scrutinize as yet, you know.
That is fair enough. Me like how you answer that with honestly. That's good. Because some people that try to make up something. Well, let me give you a little synopsis of that situation, right? So, over the last 9 to 10 years, it is the job of each government agency to give account for how, say for instance, them get $5 million a year. Them have to give a receipt of how the $5 million spent to the Auditor General, so the Auditor General can clear them to say, yes, the money was used for such and such and such. Correct? No, the Auditor General has not received those things for the last 9 to 11 years. She has not. Now, the argument of the JLP is that this issue has been an issue before they came into power. Right? Now, granted, if that is true, my argument is this. If you know that it's an issue and you know that it's not supposed to operate in that way, why it took you all this time to now prioritize the agencies sending the Auditor General the money, the receipts for those monies? Why it take one report in a Florida newspaper? Why it take for Jamaica get embarrassed on the international stage? For them drop them socks? For them not move in our way? This is neglect, you know. This is poor governance, you know, and poor operation and management, you know. That's all this is, you know. And it's nothing else. There's no excuses. You feel what me I say? Whether they want to build the PMP before, why I go follow the PMP when them are the problem? According to you, the JLP. Why are you going to do that?
And as me say, you know, it's not in the whole system, you know, a man would not really look on it pan a wrong situation, because if a man in a power and him a do stupidness and you get him out and you going, you can't really blame the man. You're going if you do better and show the people them.
Exactly, my brother. Exactly. Remember saying, Andrew Honest campaigned upon him understanding everything what the PMP do wrong for 18 years now. And he was
so all the more do know it fix it. I fix him
because he know what he do wrong. Him boss and say we are the ones to run this country. And him even go as far as to say he will not allow PMPism to come back. But the JLPism not working. So how it go? Eh? And how him go stop the PMP from coming back? If the people them decide to vote dog name then supper. You understand? Because the majority of this country, and I'm not a PMP. That person came in the chat talking about PMP. Shut up. I am not PMP. I would much rather see the UIC win. That is a third party. If I've been very, very open and honest about that.
Make a drastic change.
Yes, adjust. Because them man they want to change everything, you know. Them man they not joking, you know. The man they talk about changing the entire system of politics, you know. Changing the constitution, you know. Moving totally away from England, you know. Being self-sufficient, you know. You can go read them manifesto, you know, them detail out what they want to do, you know. Their structure, them not just talk, you know. That are the promise, that are the manifesto where them put out publicly. So when them go in a power, if them win and go in a power, we supposed to see every part of their manifesto as a change, everything where they say them are going to change immediately. Because them are the government. You see what I deal with? So, I love for the people in Jamaica. Go and read the manifesto of the UIC and give them a chance.
Well, not take some advice and take a little run through and then me hold a next reason pan your program and see.
Yeah, man.
What go on, you know?
And the next thing too, you can go over to the UIC UIC Jamaica YouTube page. Them have a lot of programs over there, and they are very welcoming to have anybody call in or anybody come on and talk to the president directly. He's a man who will talk to everybody. So if you have questions, him have the answers them. You feel me? Yeah, man.
All right. Bless up and respect and really enjoy Holy Reason.
All right, my boss. Look more, yeah?
But we do some little research and then we hold our next reason.
And
respect our manners.
Me I left you with this. Anything you do, make sure you say God, they are sent to it. You hear me, General?
Manners and respect, man. Without God, we is nothing. Yeah, man, without God, we is nothing.
What go on in Jamaica, as some spiritual wickedness are going on in Jamaica, my boss.
Me see it too, man. Me see it too, man.
We have to have God to protect me, you see it? So bless up, see?
Yeah, man, just keep up with good work, man.
Yeah, man, just text me your name so I can save your number here.
Yeah, Chief.
All right,
respect.
Look more. Blessings. Well, I think that's a wonderful news. I think that's an awesome way to end the program. Ladies and gentlemen, I should have been gone a half an hour ago, but want to know say, I love you. So, hey, extra time we roll in. And once in a show love back. No, that is it. So look more. Soon tomorrow or sooner later on tonight, we might have dip on the road and go live if something pop up. You understand? I don't know. I think Talk Your Mind TV is still live, you know. See if the General is still live. See if he's still live. Yeah, man, Talk Your Mind TV is still live, people. So you can go check out Talk Your Mind TV right now. Anissa, big up yourself, you know. People, Anissa, drop your link in our chat before you go. People, you go check out Anissa Bell Rose. You understand? That are the link to Talk Your Mind TV live. Me I go get ready for work and me I go watch while me I get ready for work. So peace and blessings. Look more. Drop your link real quick, Anissa. Anissa Bell Rose, people. You go Follow her on YouTube. Yes, yes. She's doing amazing work over there, amazing reporting of the news. You understand? So definitely I endorse Anissa Belrose to the fullest. You understand? Me love her breakdowns and everything. He's a subscriber and an active listener. And her perspective is amazing. So if you are link there, let me just drop it and find it fast. That Anissa, I believe that's the link, isn't it? That's the link, right? It come up. Alright, link that. Let me know if that link there work. Let me know if that link there work. Hold on there. Oh no, this is the link. Oh shoot, my bad. Alright, see you link there now. See it there, people. Alright. Yeah, man. That's the Anissa Bell link. See it there? Big up on yourself. Look at more. Peace.